How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the stream. Hope everybody's having a wonderful, beautiful day, boys. Yo, not streaming for a day felt weird. I should have just streamed last night, honestly. I woke up so late, dude. My sleep schedule was so obliterated. I should have streamed anyway. How you guys doing? Welcome back. Hope everybody's having a good one, though. Yo, I got a bit of a cut. I wanted to just go a little bit light in the hair, dude. It was just getting so long, but it feels so nice now. My goodness. You know, at some point, dude, I just like having a short, clean haircut. But like when it's so long and overgrown, it just makes me feel like, I know it's like, it's probably just old in my head, but it just makes me feel like I got a lot of hair and a lot of heat trapped around my head. Am I the only one, dude? Am I the only one? Because like when it's short, right, how it is now, my God, the back of my head feels so nice. It's almost like feels freeing, you know what I mean? How y'all doing though? Welcome back, boys. Hope everybody's having a good one. We got some buffs coming up tomorrow, boys. Especially for any of the specs that are somewhat like outside of the meta, or some of the like less considered good specs, you know what I mean? Or get super short, hair super short. Once it starts hanging on my ears, I cut my hair super short. Yeah, exactly, dude. Yeah. Look at that feel, yeah. How you boys all doing? Yo, Survival Hunter buff Silly Page. You see that? Actually getting buffed up. Your cleave is getting better. I like how Survival went from like a monster of AoE in SL to kind of like, you're there, you kind of do AoE, but not really. You're actually better at pure single target because of the Mungus Bite mechanic and all that. It's kind of nutty. Trying Guardian for some time Walker, Maul feels unplayable in AoE. Yeah, Maul in AoE feels weird. You don't really press Maul unless you like a certain target range. But once you get raised though, it's gonna be so good. You're gonna be iron furring for AoE, raising everything in front of it. It's gonna be so good. How y'all doing? What's up, Ludo? I am a man. Hope you have a good one. Dude, we got so many good class changes. Literally just a moments away on 10:05. That's all we need, just to wait a little bit longer, dude. Just wait. And hopefully we'll get us some kind of an update maybe when 10:05 is going to be out. Maybe in the next few days, potentially. I got to get music back up and running. Hold on. You know what? Let's go next song, dude. I'm over that one. I kind of like this one. I don't know what about this one I like. I think it's like the vocals. Or the modified vocals or whatever it is. Something about it. And it has a macro to put target extension down on my feet. I've been looking for Google how to find it. So you would either use a cursor macro, but can you use a player macro? Wait, can't you? Hold on, let me see if I can find it. I will find you a macro that will do it. Hold on. I have a perfect macro for you. I had to get on my priest to get it for you though. I have to go on my priest to show you the macro. Let me show it to you, my guy. I know, weird, right? Wait, how's the priest gonna help a monk? Trust me, it'll work. It'll work. It will work. Also, I gotta get my weakness out of there, man. I want to see how many ults I gotta take care of, but also, I've been loving doing keys on my rogue, man. Yesterday, I did a bunch just for score. My God, Outlaw Slabs, dude. I am like whenever I'm doing keys, I'm just focusing on doing the most amount of damage I can. Dude, we're popping off at 100k DPS on average, depending on the dungeon. But most dungeons that have a lot of mobs, 100k average DPS. The whole place, the whole time. My God, it's so fun. All I do is just turn my brain off. Well, actually turn it on. I start focusing on anything else. Just focus on damage. And my God, is it fun. My God, is it a blast. Also, Warrior level 70. Kind of fantastic. Kind of is great. BRB chat, by the way. I gotta get some really quick. Be right back. Oh, sorry about that. Now we're good. Priest. Where's level 17, by the way? I don't know if you guys have seen it. Let me restart that one. Alrighty. Give me a sec. Trying to help you monk us out. So the macro you're looking for is a modified version of... Hold on. What's up, hey? How you doing, fam? How's the Rogue doing, Outlaw? Yo, what happened to at Rogue Outlaw? Outlaw really good, man. Outlaw, big good. I was just talking about how I was doing keys on my Outlaw. We're almost 2,500 score, man. I want to hit that Keystone Hero. I'm at 2,400, so I can start upgrading my gear, but I want to go for that 2,500. It is so easy this season, especially as Outlaw, man. You literally can pug it. I'm not a pug kind of guy, but I've been pugging a little bit. And there's like some really, like this early in the pugs, there are some, you gotta find some groups that are kind of like, you know, but you also gotta find like some really good groups where dudes that just chill and so by like, okay, tell W, get the key done, you're good. So the key, the macro you're looking for on the priest is gonna be one of these. That one, Angelic Feather. So with Angelic Feather, you're gonna do cast add player, except, here we go, except you're gonna swap out the Angelic Feather for whatever ability you're gonna use. Because the way that Angelic Feather works, am I even talented on Angelic? Apparently I'm talented on Angelic Feather. I gotta find a spot on my key binds for this then. Where am I gonna put you? Where am I gonna put you actually? I'm looking at my key binds right now. Everything's full. Unless someone else swap out. Oh wait, I do have this right here. I do have it already. But what this does is a cursor macro, right? Normally this is how Angelic Feather works. Is you hit it and it makes a cursor and you can put it anywhere you want to, right? You can do a cursor macro that basically skips the green reticle. It just will go to where your cursor is when you press it. Or you can make a macro called add player. So it's a target add player. So cast bracket add player, close bracket, open close bracket, just to make sure it doesn't run into syntax issues. And then you tap in the ability that you want that has that reticle thing behind it. So then it will always put it on player's location. Every player has like a little like circle thing around them, right? That basically shows where your character is. And that can be tracked for macro purposes. So it'll always try to place it under where you are. So it's not like if I'm flying up, let's say on my dragon, for example, right? And I try to place it, it'll place it literally on where I'm at all times. So then you could, if you just want to place it on where you are, you could do that. If let's say you're a Death and Decay Death Knight, right? And you're playing just a Death and Decay build, you just put Death and Decay under yourself, you can do that too. That ends up solving a lot of that reticle issue. And if you just want to place an ability instantly, you can. It does mean that you are placing everything under yourself, so it may be a good idea to have like a macro with a normal cursor so you can point where you want it, but also one for yourself. As a priest, I'm not really giving feathers to others. I'm hogging my feathers, so I'm going to be using them for my own personal mobility because it's all about me. Then it was 100% logging out those. Guys, let's go, man. The red dream, let's go. Do it big. Plus, you can start getting loot from Raza in vaults every week. Hell yeah. I'll try it out, the problem, my guy. Yo, what's up, guys? I got a man. I hope you have a good one. Hey, if it feels better right now, doing no good yesterday, MM is Outlaw, and though it went great for me, I finished 60k overall. The Outlaw MM were 70k plus. Bro, let me show you my no good that I did last night. I think it was an 18. I think we tried an 18 where he ended up kind of complaining at the I think it was the Hunter. We were trying to do no good. The damage was a little low. DK is doing about 50k DPS. It's not really going well. We're going really slow. Warrior got a little weird route. But then he had me do the Skippy, because you can pull those two guys in front of the last boss. You can pull them to the side, vanishes the rogue, the reset. You don't have to fight him. You can just pull the boss separately. And then we also place the spear into such a spot where he always hits a wall or a rock, and then we never really get hit by it. And he also said, okay, we're going to separate the mobs a little bit when he does the intermission. Trap, blind. I did my blind. We did the trap. And then we're going to fight the two adds, then the two adds, then the boss. And it's easy, just to make time. We didn't make it. Okay. It's like, all right. We'll run back. Don't break the CC this time, because the death that worked in, dotted everything. We're like, don't break CC. Then we're going again. Same thing. Vanish, reset, do all that, do the rock strat. Then we're about to do the boss and intermission. I do my blind. The Hunter yeets the trap, misses a stationary casting target. Warrior, as soon as he sees it, stops, starts ripping into the guy until the wipe keeps ripping and keeps ripping and keeps ripping and it leaves. Not a Hunter, a simpler guy too. It's his key. Like, he tried, man. He made a mistake, and it's just like I feel like he should have interrupted. Maybe, you know, should have gotten a kick from range. You did the trap. It landed nowhere near the guy. He was a stationary target, right? It's a casted guy. They don't have a range to how far they need to cast from. He just had a trap next to him. He looked at it, looked at the Hunter, casted a lightning bolt, one shot him really quickly, and then he just kept zapping the rest of us. I feel like that's why you make a mistake as Hunter. At least kick him. Maybe he'll walk forward. Maybe he'll walk into the freezing trap because it's right in front of him, right? He can only walk towards us. He's not gonna go around that thing. So it's like, it was one of those things where it's like, it could even have made it, but no. And then we ran it back again with a protection warrior, and it was fantastic. What was my damage for that one? That's the one. So that's my damage overall. We had a fatty evoker, dude. This evoker, advanced, he's advanced, man. Look at that guy go. He's insane. Cracked out evoker, doing so almost 400,000 crit with a breath. Like, this guy's just on another level. Big Pyros for 124,000. Like, this dude is masteried out. He's cracked. He's Living Flame did 233,000 crit damage at some point or another. A deep breath didn't even hit that much. Like, this guy's insane, and he has a light creation too, so he's doing a lot of damage with that one, man. It's crazy. But then your boy out here doing 100k deep. It's like 94, but like, I rounded up. You know, I rounded up to 100k. 94, you shouldn't round up, you should round down that, but like, basically doing 100k DPS, man, it's a great dungeon for Outlaw. It's awesome. It's tilted sometimes though, those I lose comment to party chat, things like this. Yeah, it's all good, it's all good. It happens though, man, it happens. But we ran it back, we had a awesome paladin, man. He did a fantastic job. Valkyrie, he was an awesome tank. He did a lot of damage, great grouping on mobs and everything. We had a Wrestle Druid, he also did really fantastic too. And our Arcane Mage that popped off as well. Didn't do as much damage as we did, but like, it just felt like the pacing of the dungeon was so much faster. In that other group we had on Holy Death Knight, who did okay on like bosses, but then the rest of his damage was kind of like mediocre. But we were still doing good time. We could have still timed it. We even had a wipe on the final boss and ran it again. It's just that 100 trap mistake. I feel like we should have finished that key at the end of the day, but the warrior at the beginning was like, he joined the queue, right? He joined the queue. So he said, he already said the precedent, like, he's not really going to be that good of that nice of a guy off the bat. Because we joined the queue. He was like, wait, what kid did I sign up for? And he was like, no kid. It was like, ah, crap. Okay, whatever. We'll do it. So it was like, the guy didn't sign up for a random key. I guess he didn't know what to sign up for. Okay. And then we were like, hey, you want to lose the first set of mobs? Because we didn't go lightning. Because you can go do bosses any way you want to. We did the rock dragon first, right? We did the dragon boss first. You could do the lightning boss and you lust it. And then you do the other stuff. And then you have lust for everything if you wanted to. We did the dragon first. And you were like, hey, you want to lust? He was like, nah. We're only going to pull one pack at a time. And we're like, you want to lust the first pack just so we can have use lust here, and then we'll have lust for the second boss? It was like, no. He pulls one pack. We decided, I think the 100 decided, well, I still think it's better. Like, a lot of people in the group agreed, it's better just to lust here, and then we'll just have lust for the second boss. It's fine if he wants to pull one pack, but he was like, nah, if we lust, we shouldn't be pulling one pack. So we pull one pack. The guys decided to lust because a majority of them, it was like 3, 2, 1, agreed that lusting first, even if it's just one pack, it's fine. So we lusted, Warrior left, as soon as lust came out, Warrior left in, tried to grab a second pack, brought it in. So I guess the Warrior was like, if you lust, you have to do 2. And the other guy was like, oh, just lust 1 will be fine, we just need a lust for the second boss, but we also want to sitting on lust otherwise. He pulls the second one, brings it in. It becomes a mess. It becomes a blender. It's just mobs casting everything. Everything is enraging. I only have me to de-enrage things. I think the hunter also could too. But it's just, it's a mess, right? He pulls the second one and we start wiping and he's like, see? The warrior that goes, see? This is what happens when you lust early. And we're like, I was just talking to myself like, or we couldn't just not pull the second pack. Maybe, but okay, whatever. And then he was like, and then we were like, and then the other guys were like, oh, we should use on one pack, it's fine, we can still do this. And the guy was like, hey, let me do the pulls, otherwise you won't have a tank. So then the group was like, all right, I guess we'll just let him run his own thing. So then we follow him, he does the whole show, he pulls so many weird mobs that I had never pulled before. I mean, they're not bad, like 12%, but like weird is like cascade or like mobs that I'm not used to pulling whatsoever. But he pulls like all this lightning ads that don't really give a lot of percent, like all this other stuff, and it's a long dungeon. It just took a while. Yeah, I had 3% in Versa done, the 1 sucks. Yeah, dude, if you have 3% Versa, that's not a lot. Plus, I imagine Versa is really good in Mythic Plus too. Chat, what do we do first, man? I want to get a real key done on my rogue, dude. We're almost at 2,500 score. I could do Algathar's Tyrannical. I could look for a decent Tyrannical Algathar's. I'd love to look for decent Ruby Life Pulls. But I also got to get some ultimate done, man. I feel like I want to get some good keys, like at least 2 of these done this week on Rogue if I can. But I also got to get a better fortified, not Algathar's, Azure Vault. I gotta get a better fortified. No good. I gotta get a better fortified valor. I gotta get a better fortified. Actually, I guess that's about it. I'm almost at 2500 to get that hero achievement. I'm very excited. But let you guys decide what to play, man. I want to play my rogue. I want to see if I can do a real key. But I also want to let you guys decide what to play, because I gotta take care of some alts, man. I gotta take care of some alts. So what you think about my confessor? Oh wait, no, Atham. It'd be fun. Okay, I feel ya. If you're in, yeah. Alrighty, I think I caught up with everybody. What character have I not done the key on? I guess I could... Do we just do a key on this, like, fresh warrior chat? Do we do a key on this fresh warrior, just like a 2? I don't think this character can even do one, right? I don't think he can. More than 50, 60k DPS, 80 on my book. That's pretty good, man. That's a typical pug. Yeah. But man, Outlook, dude, do it. Outlook's so good right now. Outlook is big good. We could also do a priest key, man. I feel like we've only done one, but I actually enjoyed healing as this last time. It was a lot of fun, man. Hey, wow up. They gotta deal with curse. So now I'm gonna do that. There we go. What's up, Moxie? How you doing, guy? Hope you're having a good one. This guy done a key, right? The Hunter done a key because me and Matux and Declan did one yesterday. Man. Let's see the big outlaw damage. Do outlaw voice? I'll let you guys decide what we do, man. This one is some gear on the Hunter? For sure. I'll let you guys decide this. Let's either do a rogue key, get like a real key done, like a 17 or an 18 rather. 18 will probably be better. Try to see if you can plug in 18 like Algathar or maybe 17 Ruby, because I don't know how Ruby is gonna go, man. Ruby is like not everyone's favorite key. Or chat, or Death. I think Death Knight may need a key. Hold on. I think the DK may need an actual key. We could maybe Blood DK like an easy 10. Are you gonna go survival on the Hunter? I want to. After the new buffs, definitely want to give it a go. But marksman in comparison is so much easier though. It just puts out so much damage. Yeah, DK hasn't done the key, so I gotta do the DK, man. But let you guys decide, man. I'll let you guys decide. So let's either do this. Either the Rogue Chat or the Death Knight. Or I don't think I can do Warrior Cat Eye. This character is super fresh. This guy's not fresh, but he definitely has no gear either. I do gotta start getting some keys down on these characters though, man. Like if I heal, I probably can get into like a +4 maybe. Why'd you get a T out of a +4 though, dude? You know what I mean? Why'd you get a T out of like a +4? Yeah, there's no way. This guy doesn't even have like that high of an item level. DK? Okay, let's get the DK out of the way. I'll try to see, dude, if I can get Batooks to somebody to queue a 10 with me, I can probably play Froster on Holy. Otherwise, we may just have to play Blood, man. What's up, Tiger Item, man? I'll be having good with my guy. But yeah, I definitely would want to give a Survival Hunter a go, man. It's a lot of fun. It's just like, I'm not great with it. That's my biggest problem. I'm just not good with it. You know? I do want to get better. What is that ring? Dude, this thing still sell for quite a bit, man. They still sell for a decent amount. Also got a better grade sword. I need to use that. I need to go enchanted real quickly. I need a better belt too. My goodness. What key do we have? 7 Algathar. Yeah, it seems like about the key level that I should be doing. Blood is a lot of fun to play. Feels like a DPS with a 4 set. So I don't have a 4 set Blood DK. But we can still give it a go though, yeah? Is there like... I highly doubt there's like talent sets that really play into the tier set right now, is there? So like if I were to play Blood DK, I'll be fine. Like whatever's the most popular build, yeah? What do you guys do to high key Ruby for the second boss? You use the entire circle, so many failure groups. Also, so many guys stack on the fight. So we kind of do stack on the fight. We stack to bait the bowling ball, then we stack to bait the add, then we stack to bait the bowling ball. Then I think it's bowling ball again. Then add the bowling ball, bowling ball, add bowling ball. Then reset, bowling ball, add bowling ball, reset, bowling ball, add bowling ball, reset. And you kind of just because you can control where the boss goes, where the add goes, where the bowling ball rolls. It's a bit of movement, but not too much movement. Not too much movement. Alrighty, I'm gonna see if I can export this build right here. Is this the build that I normally have for Blood? Because I don't think I'll be able to get in the key as a Frost. I mean, maybe somebody would take me as a Frost DK. Hold on, let's try this. Let's try just signing up for some 10s as a Frosty. Just a couple of 10s as a Frosty, man. You know what I mean? I'll just try it. It doesn't hurt to try. Couple of 10s. I should probably do Shadow Moon though. Or the stars is easy though. They really made that one super easy if you guys haven't done it yet. I'll try a couple of them. Shadow Moon. I'll see if maybe I get declined. Maybe I'll do another Shadow Moon. I mean, my animal was kind of okay-ish. It's not amazing, but it's okay-ish. Because maybe they'll take me. But if they don't, I could always go Blood DK. I just want to try the Frosty. I just want to try it. 17 roll, getting encouraged to plug it. Yo, good luck. That one, not easy. If you get yourself a good pug group, it's fantastic. But like, all you have to do is go slow on that one. At least that's what everybody's telling. Like, all you have to do is go slow. But like at the end of the day, you know it's not going to be that easy. It never is. It never is. Ruby 10. I don't know if they'll take me, but like maybe. Because that at least makes a battle res. So I don't know how many people will actually need a B res. Maybe I could do this one. It's just my lack of score and my item level. I'll probably like if I was 380 item level, like maybe. I really gotta do some of those like elemental assault farms, man. I really gotta take care of those. I gotta start doing them on my alts. I just spend so much time on my main doing stuff. You know? So much time on my main. A couple build for M plus, none of those as tanky as they can make it. Am I gonna need to be tanky? I guess it depends, right? I guess it depends. I think as a warrior, you don't have to go super tanky. But as every other class, yeah, maybe. You know what? That might not be a bad idea. That might actually be a good advice. I think I'll heed that advice. So where do I go? Like Wowhead guides? Just go to like a Wowhead guide and copy a build there. That's like a super survivable. Because I guess I could. Because the only part that's really tough are the bosses. My Blood DK build. Death strikes and all that. I could do that. That actually seems super survivable because it plays into the big Vamp Blood too. Yeah, I'll probably do the build that Jake is doing because that does run into heavy Vamp Blood. It still has a bit of damage to it, but it plays heavily into the Vamp Blood to make it super safe. Big healing benefits. And actually, all you need to do is remove these, put that here, grab a Gore Fiend, and is that it? Basically the build? I'm actually gonna drop one of these, but what do I grab instead? So you didn't even go with this. You want this. That's survivability stuff. Bam. We go big blood. I mean, that could work, right? And I think that's all good here. Yeah, that could work. I can do that. That'll work, chat. Anyone want chat plus 10 from an A? Yo, get a 10 done for the boy. Alright, let's try to see if you can maybe sign up on like an easy key as a tank. Maybe they'll take me, man. Maybe they'll take me. Not got much of a score, but like, what if? What if they're gonna be like, you know what? It's a 10. How bad could it be? Another key that I could do okay with too is a... What the hell? What is that title? I'm sorry, what? Maybe I won't even get intercepted, boys. We'll give it the best shot we can. Hollow Valor. I like Hollow Valor. I don't know if I'm experienced with Hollow Valor because you gotta do the Herja thing. Am I good enough to do the Herja thing? Probably not. Also, I probably would have an easier time getting into groups if I was a Blood Deek or Prot Warrior. But we'll see, man. We'll see how it goes. I believe. Can I do a Jade? I feel like I could do a Temple of Jade Serpent, okay. The ads are there. I mean, I'm kind of more or less familiar with that place. I just saw that all the other dungeons are much easier. Or, I guess Temple, I don't feel the Temple is all that bad. But I feel like a Shadow Moon comparison, miles easier. Get it out of here. You could disadvance the Herja thing in cheesy AF? Really? Wait. The knockback? Because I don't really want to get knocked back. Gord? Yes. Yes. DPS or me tank or DPS? I am interested, Ren. I am interested. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, yes, yes. You choose? I DPS. I DPS. I do what I'm comfy with. Yo, we got a key, boys. Quarter starts in easy. Let's get ourselves the auto attack ring, boys. Huge. And let's get ourselves that whetstone while I'm at it. Hell yeah. Ren with a pickup. Beautiful. Hell yeah. We got ourselves this trinket. We got ourselves this trinket. Not the best one ever, but it'll work. And I guess I should pick up a consumable while I'm at it, yeah. No, knockback with advance. I don't really want to ignore the knockback though, Jake. I do want to get knocked back. I mean, you probably can ignore the damage, yeah. I do want to get knocked back to be put to the other side, especially as a class that doesn't have a lot of mobility like a Death Knight. I kind of do want to take that momentum of getting knocked back. I do want to go to the opposite side to take the boss and remove her debuff. Actually, there's been a strat where people would basically keep the boss in like the lightning while she attacks at the debuff, and then last second take her to the other side where then she gets the holy buff instead, but it's not empowered. And then you do keep her there for a while, keep her there, keep her there, keep her there, and then you take a last second to the other one where then she starts the lightning phase, but she has a holy buff stacked up. So the lightning phase is actually very, very, very weak. There's been a lot of like little tricks that people have been implementing in order to find better grouping and stuff. What portion do I get, chat? What do you even run as a Death Knight? Tepid versatility? That's not expensive. I could get 2. I get tepid versatility. I don't even know what's the best that for me. Maybe it's the one that gives me like 1,000 crit. Maybe that's my best. But I'll just reverse it just because it's a decent middle ground. And it has some defensive use as well. And I guess I should also get a rune too. Haze, buzzing rune maybe. I know there's a buzzing rune, but there's another one. Buzzing rune? Rune, and it's a consumable, right? Rune. And it's a consumable. Would it be like other? Howling rune, that's the one. Because it could increase my haze by a ton or crit. Probably crit is better. I'll do crit. I'll do crit. I'll do crit. Because I'm very, very crit heavy. What's up, Charles? Coming in, man. I can be? What do you mean? You're on Glacial, but that's only because you make it. Oh, Glacial I can actually make for myself. Glacial I should be able to make myself later. Can't believe you consider it Ted rip after you saw what happened and tried to plug that AP. Oh, come on, Charles. I'll be okay, man. We'll be fine. We'll be okay. I believe. Frost DK, I feel pretty comfortable on Frost Death Knight. This thing does a lot of damage. Like, it's a class that I feel like I've had a little bit of experience with overall. Oh, yeah, also I'm no longer blacksmith in this thing. I guess I'll get rid of these things. I went disenchanting just so I can maybe take some any purples I have and maybe I really probably shouldn't have dropped blacksmith like I have. I was really jonesing for some of those resonant crystals. The ones that disenchant for him. Ruby Light Pulse gets, yeah, Ruby Light Pulse ain't that great. Yeah, Ruby Light Pulse is pretty rough. But Court of Stars, different story. And we got ourselves a court, weekly key. So hopefully we'll be able to take one of these boys. Maybe with some of the rogues, demon hunters potentially, that are looking for the ring, the auto attack ring, the warriors maybe. Because they're probably going to want to try even harder just to see if we can get a chance at those items. Yo, why just get the ring, dude? If I get the ring, I can't even trade it. And we got Red as a tank. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. That's going to be easy to find a group then. I'm going to start flying that way then, yeah? Alright, chat. Chat, actually, you know what? I'll let you guys decide. Should we play Frost or Unholy? Because I was feeling like Frost, man. I was feeling like big obliteration Frost Death Knight. Try to see if I can make that cleaver build work. But if you guys want to see some Unholy, they did get buffed recently. So we could give Unholy a go. Apparently there's more Unholies up playing keys right now than Frost. But I do want to see if there's any DKs that are playing Obliteration two-hander build. There's got to be at least one or two, right? Got to be at least some. Frost here side makes you want to cry. Dude, it's so good though. Obliteration crit damage. Oh my god, it's so good. At least I imagine it's pretty good. Should I go Glacial Advance build? That's my other question. Because there is a build that plays into Glacial Advance. It doesn't play into the Absolute Zero, but it does play into Froststone's Fury. I'm trying to figure out what build do I play. I know I don't want to play the Breath of Sagosa build if I want to do the Cleaver. What about this build? Is this any good? Yeah, they're so weird. I think I do want to play the Breath of Zaragoza into Absolute Zero, right? Well, it looks like that build is only done at 18. What about this build here? I mean, 18, 19. It looks like people are playing more into Glacial Advance, not picking up Froststones, but on a 3-minute cooldown, not a 1.5-minute cooldown. Maybe that's better? This is the build that I have right now. This build. Because it plays into Absolute Zero, Froststone's Fury. It does not pick up Glacial Advance, but it does play into the Death and Decay Cleaver build. And it plays into Remorseless Winter for the AoE. Into Murderous Efficiency, Might of the Frozen Wastes. I think that's what I need to do, is find a build that plays into Might of the Frozen Wastes. That's what I need. Can I find the talent for Might of the Frozen Wastes? Might of the Frozen Wastes. Spec talents. Ice Cap. Where is the one that plays into Might of the Frozen? Oh, here's the one that plays into Might of the Frozen Wastes. I did a 20. Let me see what that looks like. So this one played into the Might, and it played into that Glacial for passive. And it still plays into that Froststone's Fury. Maybe I should give this one a go, chat. Adjust it slightly. I mean, that'd be a bad idea to try. Let me see. So in here, I'm still... Actually, that's pretty perfect, except for Death Reach. I apparently don't need that, but what did I pick up instead? What did you pick up? You picked up Death Strike. Picked up Blinding Sleet, though. Blinding Sleet is good. I think Blinding Sleet is worth. Yeah. Blinding Sleet is worth. Pick up a defensive. Pick up Ruin. Death and Decay. And then in the spec tree, we are picking up, we don't put points here at all. We grab this instead. We avoid all this. And then we pick up, what do we pick up? This one. We go Obliteration into two-hander. And we've got one more point, which this guy's investing into Everfrost instead. Okay, we'll try that. We'll try that build. Because then maybe that'll be a lot more effective. Cool. Bro, what class is best for you? I think Rogue is really good. What's up, man? I'm doing good, my guy. Hope you're doing good. I think Rogue is my favorite, man. I was thinking between this. It's gonna be between Shaman, between Rogue, between potentially Evoker. Warrior's also fantastic, bro. Warriors is so good. Oh my! You didn't know that Prod apparently has an AoE silence or an AoE interrupt? It is so good. I can't tell if it's silence or an interrupt. One of those two. Is that Dan? Yo, Dan. How you doing, guy? What's up, fam? Dan's a guildie. You guys joined in to help me get the key done. I appreciate you, guy. What spec you're playing? They're playing some wacky and listen to practice? No, just playing Arcane. Hi. GG Rogue, dude. This Rogue is so good. Although, Warrior would have been a fantastic choice as well for me. I almost did Warrior just because it's so fun to play. Like Arms and Fury are both fantastic. They both play completely differently, but also they have some unique about their playstyle in general. And then Protection finally feeling like a proper tank. I mean, it's just fantastic, man. It's just such a good combo. Another one I thought of maybe I was going to main is Shaman just because they have the best class talent tree. I mean, Rogues have a really good one, and ours is getting even better in 10.05, but man, they got the best one. The best one in my opinion. Like, there's so much customization just there alone. You can go big totemic build, party guy, like party buff build. You can go knockbacks, you can go proper stun now. You don't have to channel it, but like having a stun is better than not having a stun, man. It is insane. Just overall really good. Let's skip a portion of this mix. Or not. How we do. Interrupt and taunt, I use it often. Yeah, it's so good. It is so good. It's also 1.5 minutes AD if you talent into it. It's so good. And then Fury Warrior is actually getting a lot of buffs too. That spec is also getting a lot of changes. And Arms is getting buffed again. Yeah, Arms is getting buffed. Changed too, but also buffed. Fury Warrior is getting some buffs for the single mighty, which is what I really wanted to play at the very beginning of the expansion. Now you can. Armor's so good. It is actually so good. It's somehow going to be good with the changes. I mean, it's a 30% damage increase for your auto attacks, man. For your weapon, small weapon damage. That's big. 30% instead of 5. That's what someone calls sizable. I haven't seen The Sims. To be fair, I have not seen The Sims, but I imagine it's a sizable increase. I mean, you're getting 25% more damage just for running single mighty Fury. That's really good. That's really good. And we have Ren here. If Ren is in prison, we could normally use the imprison. Yeah, there we go. Don't we just skip this guy really quickly? Some groups pull him, but a lot of the groups stop pulling him because it's just an extra % that you don't really need. Plus, you can just bypass him. You don't actually have to fight him. Because walking him up the stairs, plus they also have a frontal thing and whatnot. It's just you know what I mean? It's just a hassle and a half. Like, do you want to deal with it? Oh no, I'm so sorry. I made a mistake. It's my whelpling. That's me. That's me. That's my fault. My fault. That is my fault. My B. Oh, I'm probably gonna die. Suppressed. Help, I'm being suppressed. Charger station, I can interrupt that. That is my fault. I'm so sorry. It's my whelpling. I aimed that wrong. I forgot that I gotta aim my whelpling again. It's been a second since I played with one. Okay, as long as you could interrupt the art station. I'm getting subdued. Wait, did we have a guy not, did it have the guy ring a bell? Because normally I don't get subdued like that. Oh god. Oh darkness. My old friend. Also, we don't have a DN rage, do we? Suppress? Oh, that was my fault. I gotta get myself one of these on here. So we did get a guy. So the guy did ring the bell. Because normally that doesn't happen. Also, where did that other one come from? Oh god. Dude, this whelpling is gonna be the end of me. Oh no. Oh no! I am so sorry. Ah! Yo, how am I alive? How am I alive? Charter station, get it out of here. Does that mean this thing is just constantly active now? I'd be a little bit sad if it is. Oh god, Dan. Oh god, no. Ah. Okay, I can buff it. I can buff it. How is my damage still up there? Why is my damage still up there? Did nobody else get to play the game? Was Dan just stunned for the entire time? Or is it just like the dragon did all the work? That is my fault. That pull was my bad. Oh no, that was my fault. I'm sorry. Little whelps thing. That's my fault. It's my whelpling. I like how I'm like in the same breath I'm like my fault, also my whelpling. You know what I mean? My whelpling. Blaming whelpling, even though I'm like, it's my fault, my whelp. Well, that was my bad, chat. God, this thing does a lot of damn. I love them crits. Wait, grip him over, right? Or no? Okay, it's fine. Oh, we made him more friends. Okay. Well, that guy's gonna go call the crier, I think. He's been alerted. Oh god. Frontal. Why does he get his damn? What the hell is this? I just played super defensive there. I didn't realize I was doing damage. There it is, apparently. My god. Yo, whelplings, bro. Are gonna be the end of me. Wanna pull him? Okay, I'll work so. Oh, let me hit him with a chain of ice, just to make sure we're slowing him. God, man, I'm gonna need to watch my front, watch my back, watch every side of me with these goddamn whelplings. Oh no. Chad, I'm a little afraid. Oh god. Oh, Dan had a lot of damage there. I probably should have just let the damage happen then. Oh god. Okay, so I got the big go with the dragon, but I don't think I want to send the dragon here, do I? I'll send it. I feel like holding on to dragon is just like troll. There's probably better moments to use a dragon, but I feel like it's one of those cooldowns where it's just like if you hold on to it forever and ever and ever and ever, eventually you just lose value on it. I BF'd it. I'm not sure if it was going to target me or not. I don't even know if it silences you. Probably doesn't. Alright, let's not make a mistake. Okay, we'll pull those guys. I'm not used to pulling those guys though. Oh, perfect whelpling time. Whelpling opportunities. Looking for all my whelpling opportunities. Oh god. God, I have so many little... Wait, we're going to pull that? Okay, well that's I'm not used to pulling that, but okay, we'll work with this. We'll work with that. We can make it work. I don't think I need a dome here, do I? Probably not. Probably okay. This big guy is gonna be a pain though. I don't ever almost never pull them, but I know that nobody ever does. So you just increases damage with drain? Okay. I had no idea, honestly. Don't get kick. Yes, he does a bit of damage actually. That's quite a bit. So we gotta get left. I guess we'll get the back. I don't know what happens when they interact with one of these pillars. Like, is it just permanently active or what? Mage up, unlock, and they always see the boss damage? Yeah, I guess that's true. We should take a look at the boss damage. We made a friend. Ooh. I don't think we could reset him either. I think we just do it. I think we just play it. Not what we were meant to do. But here we are. Oh god, everybody died. Can't really reset him well. Is it meant to die? Or... I mean, I doubt it, right? But... yeah. Oh, you just shot him out? Okay, I'll die. Oh, you know, we got that one either, did we? Or maybe we did? I'll need to take a look again. So this one can interact with it. That one, you can. So that one I gotta make sure to actually disable. We never got that one down. Let me do that. Project is so satisfying to watch. It is in such a good spot, man. I know that you're supposed to be playing this thing like if you really care about DPS, you should be playing it as a single target, like one-hander Death Knight with a Frostbreath build. I know that's what you're supposed to do, but I really love that two-hander playstyle more than anything, man. I love them chunky obliterates. We can do it. We can do it. No, it's fine. Ren, no, we'll play. We'll do the boss. Do boss. We're fine. Seriously. No, we'll be fine. We'll be fine. Just do boss. Yeah. We'll be fine. That guy needs to dispel though. He's not jumping. That man's not jumping. He does need to dispel. Jump to remove it. The game even says it out in front of the screen. We'll just fight one little add on the side and we'll get some kicks on that thing. That's all we gotta do. That's all we gotta do. I get it gripped up and everything. We'll be fine. We'll be a-okay. It's fine that we have one active. It actually means we'll get to skip RP. Druid may just need to dispel that Warlock. I think it's exactly what he's gonna go doing now. We're just gonna focus on the Dusk Watcher. Or just make sure we get kicks on him, honestly. You could just hit the boss the entire time. But I think it just melted, man. Just melted. Just put it in the blender that is my grippy hand. Oh, we got another one. Okay, I didn't realize we had got an extra. Just put him next to the boss so I can cleave him. Here we go. Just make sure we dispel the Warlock, just because... yeah, we go. Now he's jumping. Now he's jumping. Now he's jumpy. And that's it. We just do the boss. Did anybody poison his flask? Any alchemists? Flask. Any alchs? Any alchemists? I think the Warlock is gold for it. Maybe? No? Okay. Single target damage at all, by the way, until the final boss. Because these fights are going to be very, very, like, a little bit of cleave. This one is supposed to be single target, but not super heavy. Since the way that went down. So this guy is actually going to be able to eat the drink the flask. And get himself a little bit more output. Just a little bit more. I never get to really see him, like, kill anybody with the flask, though. Maybe he does. Who knows? I got AMS that earlier. Yeah, my single target may be a little bit scuffed, but I'm also kind of like holding my cooldowns here. I shouldn't be. Res and slash. Nice. That'll be fine. That guy can res. Or, I mean, I could be res him, but like, he should just run back. And we can do this guy by himself. We just gotta cut him all the way to the other side of the area. Just got perma council trigger from Tom Walken. Let's go. That's a big one. I tried doing that Tom Walken thing in my rogue, by the way. I got the Razagat trinket, which has gotten bugged, but only had a heroic version of it. So, you know, what can you do? You need to pop cooldowns more often. As a Frosty, you kind of just want to keep pillar on cooldown. I mean, there's probably moments where you really want to like line up a big pillar for stuff to really get value, but man, I just gotta like find moments to use it and just use it. Classic got trick is best for Feral. Is it actually? No way. Wait, how? I'm surprised. I guess they buffed it enough so it's like actually became good now. I was thinking like a Feral would use like a crit trinket or something, like the Halls of Valor one. All top Feral droid wear it? Now the question is, do top Feral droids wear it because it is good, or do they wear it because that's only the best item, highest item level trinket that they have? You know, because maybe like give it a couple of weeks after people have been able to do enough mythic pluses. Maybe that changes. All right, so what do we do? I'm gonna guess we are gonna go blind first. No, fear. Okay, that works. So we can do that. Stun. Okay, so I can use my blind for the next one then. So that'll work. Hi. So we have two right here. I'm just gonna clear them down. PvP build, Demon Hunter will be useless? No. Demon Hunter will still be strong. Yeah, no. Demon Hunter, so they even said in the blue post, like, they're not trying to kill off Demon Hunter to make him like completely unplayable. They just try to reduce some of their effectiveness. Yeah. Okay, that didn't stun anything. Oh, that did not stun anything. I forgot I don't have a stun version of that. I mean, that dragon did work, but it didn't stun jack. Also, I'm no longer a blacksmith, so I can't even track with that. Let's go to your other... I'd say we'll go the other way. Yeah, let's go the outside. We'll just do this pull. 20% anyway, we didn't pull that front at all. Just gonna blast. Take these guys out of the game. Delete them. Get them a Yeetus, delete us. Death and Decay. Big Slammer Jammer. My god, this pack is good to play. Look at them all blitz, and here's the second guy for free. Woo! Let's go, dude. I'm loving, dude. Why is Frost DK so fun? Dude, they didn't even do anything that much with this class. Is it just I haven't played this thing in a while? It's just, the essence of it just feels good. It feels right. My god, man. Get over here. Get the hell back over here. What are you doing there, Willis? They're best trinket on Sims? Really? That's nutty. That's a new one then. So we got a Demon Hunter for that. Demon Hunter can also build for goods too. We got the Demon Hunter, we can do goods together with these guys. We can do imps with these guys. Do them. No. Let's go. Imps with those guys. We can do both. Okay, do we have any stuns here? Silence, perfect. And I think he's going to chain a stun. We got a stun from the Warlock. As long as you can chain some CC on these guys, you're chilling. There's absolutely nothing that's going to kill you. And we got this back here too. Don't have the guy's plea, but okay. We can see what passions come out. I'll post it in a bit here, chat. Once I get through this, remind me to post it after this key, yeah? After this dungeon, remind me to post it, and I'll post it for you. We'll even go over the changes, the highlights, the big stuff. But it's good stuff, man. Evokers are getting a nice buff. ShadowPriest are getting a bit of a buff too. Paladin as well. So Ren, after this, you can also pilfer the goods. I think Demon Hunters and Rogues can pilfer goods. Maybe certain racials could do it too, or professions. But normally you have Rogues and Demon Hunters, I think, that can pilfer those. I don't have the weak card that tells you who can do what. I'm not gonna commit cooldowns into this one. This Fell Enforcer. I'd rather use them on the actual, like, mob. On the actual mob itself. Dan is gonna commit some cooldowns here, though, just to make sure we kill us fast enough. We are a little bit behind on time, but, like, second boss is gonna go down quick. Don't do it early. Just later. Goods after? After. Because if you do goods now while we have this mob right here, it's just gonna pull. We're just gonna pull him. The Screamer Pain, we're gonna back up here. We'll look for Whirling Blades. Just gonna commit some damage. Probably get a couple of bigger blitz. I'll dragon it. I got everything rolling anyway. Might as well. I'm definitely better at AoE though, on this thing. Definitely better suited for AoE. Nice. And now we can do the goods. And we got a Fell Enforcer on the other side, so we can go back to the Enforcer afterwards. DH can I think. Try it. No? Nope. Oh, okay. I know Rogues can, but for some reason I thought Demon Hunters could do that too. I guess I had that wrong the entire time. Alright. Well, I guess we'll do Enforcer then. We could probably pull them all, honestly. We can probably do all. We can probably do all. I got AMC. Not a blacksmith. We could probably do all of them. Or if you want to do one, we'll have to pull them back though. I guess over here? Over here is fine. I usually do it here, but like you can do that too. Can you do this? Nope. I was watching my AMS to see if it will absorb it, or just say immune, or just not even touch me. It did say absorb, that means I took damage. But AMS was there to help me. And for the next mob, I think I'll just pop cooldowns. Honestly, I could probably do those guys with that balloon. The balloon demon. What are they called in Doom? Those big balloon demons with an eyeball that you put a grenade in the mouth and they just go boom? Or you rip the eye sockets out in Doom? What are they called again, chat? The Mage Arc, Damage, dude. Mages Arcane are so good right now. They're so good. If you haven't checked out Arcane yet, you definitely gotta give it a go, my guy. Definitely gotta give it a go. Can inspect him? For sure. After we get this guy killed. And we got an Enforcer behind us, so it's perfect. We just didn't do Enforcer right after. You definitely want to de-enrage this guy when you get a chance. Because they can hurt. Here we go. There's Dan. Gear-wise, Dan is still a little bit behind on gear. He got his 2 set, which is pretty good. His trinkets are also really, really good. He got a good one. He got a really good trinket. He also got himself the Ruby Shell, which isn't amazing, but it works. It works well. Got himself the Chillborn Staff, which is pretty good. With Burning Writ, I don't even know if Burning Writ is that good. Is it probably for crit? Gotta get yourself a Soulfic at some point. I could probably make you a Soulfic. I just need a little bit of that Rousing Order. I could do it. I'll just need to go do my farm on the orbs. I can make you rank 1, maybe even rank 2. Definitely rank 1. We should be getting Last Demon or watch for frontals. Shockwave. Big dead. There we go. Shockwave, big dead. Shockwave? You could dodge it. Yeah, dodge it. I really wish they added a little bit more of like a visible reticle for that one though. Man's flying like Superman out here. Look at him. So I'm gonna save I think my full damage cooldowns here for the boss because I do want to do a big grippy with the AoE. I want to do the big grippy with the AoE. And then we'll hopefully do the RP quick enough. Actually, we don't even need to do RP. Ren, I don't know if you're in chat or not. But hopefully... Oh, that guy died. Yeah, Enrage and Shockwave, a big dead. Big dead. He can't res, but nobody takes Shockwave damage and he won't take any damage from this guy. This guy, you actually take 0 damage from. If you do it right... You're being res. Tell me you didn't be res, right? Wait, food. Yes. Wait. We're good. We're done. We don't have to do anymore. Here we go. We got a foodie buff. 10% more health. Nothing should kill us ever. Just search 1005. Dude, 1005 is going to be so good. Watch a video over the notes. Are you sure just search? I can post. I can go over them in here in a bit. No, you'll be surprised, man, how often people ask for like notes and stuff. But I'm here to provide, man. That's what I'm here for. I'm here to provide notes. We should stack it best we can, by the way. I mean, I can do grippy hands, but it's just the fire damage is going to be all over the place. Fire is going to be literally everywhere. They get cleaved, but you may want to stack for the next one. I have a big Dragon Strike. I won't have any cooldowns with it. Actually, yes, I will. I lied. I will have my full everything for it. Full thing with the MP. We get the guy gripped in. Big AoE. Woo! Huge crits. Didn't even have the most lineup, but that's all mastery, baby. That was all mastery from the Whelpling. But look at Dan's damage, dude. Dan do 90k on the boss. Boss list for 3 seconds. Dan, top damage. Dan's damage, though, as most arcanes goes, is usually wanes after a while. Make sure you grab that one. So he grabbed that. I hope he did. Okay, so I'm gonna go bottom right. I guess I'll announce what the clue is, because you get the first one. With the Demon Hunter, you don't even have to really worry about the clues. It's a... Yeah. So, usually it's a... I already did that one. But when you Demon Hunter, when you get all 5 clues, a Demon Hunter can just turn on Spectral Sight and they can see who it is directly. They can see exactly who it is. I think we gotta go with the one up here, which I'm rushing over. If you're coordinated, you could just be like, okay, I got top left, I got bottom right. All right, you got this, you got this. So dark clothes, female, no cape, short sleeves, and what else? You should be able to see her. Found it? Yeah. So Demon Hunters can literally see exactly who it is when they use Spectral Sight. And they can find them once you get all the 5 rolls, or 5 clues. As a paladin, they'll have like their hands will glow when they're in the group where the demon is. And you could use like certain clues like no gloves, you just look for the person with no gloves. And you can usually snipe them. Or like pouch, you'll know exactly who it is. So depending on the class that you have, paladin or demon hunter, they can help you find these guys a little bit faster. The G-Marbles is Cacodemon? Oh, that's what they are. Maybe Cacodemon? I know what you mean though. Even if that's not the right spelling, I know what you mean. Yeah, they literally are Cacodemons, man. It's so good though. It's so good. Dude, I love Doom. I never played Doom 2016, but I played Doom Eternal. But damn, that was a hell of a game, bro. Is it worth going back to play the original Doom? Because I played Doom 2016, I imagine like Doom 2016 is basically like Doom plus Doom and more. Ah! Of course it would knock me up. Of course it would knock me up trying to get the key. Okay, also chat, they even improved on this fight. This last guy, Melanchus, easy. 1, damage is a lot lower in this big whirlwind thing. 2, the lines are visible. You can actually see them. You don't need to get like eye surgery just to find them. My god, you don't need to go and like adjust the color settings of your TV monitor and then grab like literally 3D goggles just to see it. You can actually like see them and they're purple. They just have like a purple line. I mean, they're easy to bait too. And like normally if you bait it right, you don't have to worry about seeing them. But now you can actually like, you can play this fight like a human being and it's nice. Alright, we're gonna try to see if we can line up like a big go on the boss. But nobody's gonna want to go charging over. We're gonna stack a little bit dim. Look at that, lines. Just a nice purple line. A lot easier to see on the ground. When you get a bunch of them, it gets like really, really hectic, but being able to see them properly is nice. Okay, so this is where we're gonna take damage, all physical, by the way. This damage is all physical. I literally can't do anything for it. I can IBF it. That's first one. I'm usually letting the healers take care of that one, though. Lines again? Look at that. Oh my god, it's so nice. So nice, so visible. I can AMS walk through these, though. These things. Because they are magical stuns. So here I can't really do much. I'm just gonna let the healer take care of me. I'm fine. Next one I may IBF though. I don't know if the healer has anything for the next one. Gale. Look for lines. Look how nobody died. Look how nobody died. All you need to do is just a slight adjustment to make the ability visible. And the thing is, what's weird is that we're already doing that with a lot of the other dungeons. I might IBF this. They were doing that with Natharis, like they made all the molten lava abilities blue. So it's blue on top of like an orange floor. It's so easy to see. I'm gonna get stunned. Or not. I was about to say I'm gonna get chopped up, but nope. Literally, I can just be up in the air, but there's no way I'm gonna get hit by that ability ever again. Darkness is good. You definitely gotta pull this guy away from those images as soon as you can, though. I don't know if you can like taunt him to get him to walk faster. But look, easiest boss of my life, man. Easiest boss of my life. Melandris is no... I mean, the damage is a lot lower too, especially on higher keys. I'll take it. And not my best stats, but I'll take it. That's a stat increase, man. That's an upgrade there. How do we do? You know what? Not bad. Most of my characters at that item level are about 30k DPS. And that's pretty good for a 10. Dan, obviously carrying it. Warlock, I'm not sure what was going on, but a lot of K's bolting, so maybe you wanted like a single target build. But I mean, it's doing work. I mean, it did stuff. What else did we get, by the way? Amos? Shoulder, okay. For some reason, I thought it was a neck. That's what I was like. For some reason, I read Amos and I thought Amos around my neck. I don't know why. Sarah can game and talk fluently. Bro, that doesn't happen often. I'm just had some coffee, man. Usually it's just a mess and a verbal like vomit, to be fair, right? If you ever watch about 5 4-1 duels, my god, bro. I try though. I try to keep interactive with the chat as best as I can. Like, it's really hard to balance. For me, for a little while, it was hard to balance, like, engage and really enjoying the game because I'm just absorbed, but then also talking to the chat. I need to, like, almost take a step back no matter what I'm doing. And I feel like that actually makes me play a little bit better because I'm like looking at the game, not really absorbed, but rather like, okay, well, my class got this rotation. Okay, side positioning, but then hanging out with you boys. What time do you do the 5-5? Man, normally I do them from 5 PM EST. EU boys. Help me here. So when I host my 5-5-1-1 duels on Fridays for EU, what time is it for you? And what's your time zone? Because Henry may be EU or in that EU region. I think it's like 11 GMT, right? Am I wrong? Because I think I looked it up once and you guys told me before. GEMT? CEST? I'm not even sure. Hope you got a vote. Appreciate it for joining me, fam. Yo, if you ever want to do some real keys, by the way, Muro got some gear. We're 410 item level. We're doing 100k DPS. I got you. I got you. I'm Chicago, US. Oh, easy. EST. 026. Okay. Different surprise for you. It gets sometimes. It definitely does get sometimes here. It all depends how much sleep I've had the night before. So we got the cape of the Dusk Watch. I wish the cape would have looked like. Actually, you know, it doesn't look that bad. I wish it would have had like more like a purple, like a Dusk Watcher like guard look, but it looks great either way. It just has such a cool name, but it's a simple cape. Should I do a cape? I don't really have anything that matches the Mog. I could do wings, right? Red wings. Bronze wings. No wings. Hidden cloak. I kind of like the sword, like the yellow. I don't know what it is. It looks good though. Weapon enchant. They have like a glowy one. I mean, it's kind of glowy. I know there's a Crusader. Mark Shattered Hand. Oh, that kind of emanates a little like a bit of bloody, a little bit of golden. That looks right. Now use rogue. We could do rogue, boys. So you do the 5-5 on Fridays. So Fridays are for EU, Saturday for NA. So I do them both regions. We do them on EU Friday for all the EU boys. It's super late for them, but normal time for us. And then Saturday, we do it for the team NA. Everybody on the US realms, Canada, all that like US region, Australia included. So everybody from there. So we're doing 2 regions just to mix it up a little bit. Plus, I also have a big audience over in EU that loves the 5-5 duels. There's a lot of duels that we posted with them over there. Like a lot of the dudes like Tasty, for example, Kreiser, Athoman, right? Kragar, Arhi, all of them are EU. Yaisa, for example, Glush is the rogue that actually absolutely just pops off over there. Kiosku, you know what I mean? All those guys, all EU. There's a lot of big names from there, man. A lot of them. Shotbreeze buff? Yes, they are. Yes, they are. Let me go over the changes coming by chat. Let me go over the changes coming up tomorrow. Because these are good, man. These are really good. So this is a set of changes. This is a set. So they're doing schedule maintenance. It's not really to change the meta, right? So don't expect these changes to just absolutely shift the meta and flip it upside down. They're just trying to improve performance of certain classes and raids and mythic pluses. That's all. They're not really trying to like all of a sudden top king, knock him off of it. You know, they're still gonna be on the throne, they're still gonna do well. It's just everybody that's under, the peasants, the plebs, are gonna be a little bit more like, you know, they're gonna go from like the poor into the kind of like the middle class of the kingdom or whatever. You're not quite becoming a Dutch or a Duchess. Just moving up in the world a little. So, Vengeance Demon Hunter is getting a little tankier. Feldred got a side damage increases. Evoker got fireball damage buff that doesn't apply for PvP. Lay Waste, which increases the damage of deep breath, better AoE. Eternity Surge damage increased by 10%. Also works with a proc for Eternity Surge from the beam, so overall more damage. Firestorm getting buffed up, so maybe Firestorm may be good. It's still like as a thing you plant on the ground and takes it to keep mobs in there to get value, but like it may still be okay. I have affinity for better resource generation. Spell Weaver's dominance crit value increase, so crit damage is going to be better. And you stack a little bit of crit, but not too much. Iridescence gives you more bonus damage, which could be good for PvP specifically. But that's overall, that's them. Survival getting better AoE with Butchery Carve, Fear of the Eagle Cleave improved by 10%, all damage and pet damage too, which is important, by 2%, Wildfire Bomb by 15, so your AoE should go up. Your single target is going to improve too a little bit with Wildfire Bomb, and Fury maybe a little bit, because you don't really press this ability often, you kind of cancel it sometimes actually, but everything AoE should improve. Fire Mages, these don't really do much because you're very heavy about building up big mastery on a boss and then spreading that mastery. Flame Strike is more AoE damage, but like, so you can either AoE with Flame Strikes and Living Bombs, or you can build up a Wildfire on a boss, right? Build big damage on the boss, and then just let it spread. That single target damage, copied to like 4 targets. So it's much better just going big mastery build than Flame Strike, Living Bomb. But maybe Frost actually likes this one. Frostbolt is huge because it can cleave and it can build your resources. It's quite a good portion of your overall output. Rare Frost is niche, but it will be good in PvP. Glacial is also nice too. Glacial is nice. Although apparently they said Glacial hasn't been used in PvE that much, but in PvP they're a fan of it. Brewmaster getting buffed up. So you're gonna stagger more magic damage. Big, because your magic kills you. Magic is big dead. Dragonflight, big magic damage. So Brewmaster is big dead until now. Cooldown to Celestial Brew, which is like a shield, where you get more healing while the shield is up. Shorter cooldown, big good. You also have other talents that reduce the cooldown further, so that's also all great. Mist Viewers, buff to healing, buff to Vivify, Blackout kick buff, Rise of Sun kick buff, Target Palm buff, single target damage increase, but also melee healing increase. So it's big. Not only do you do more damage, but also you heal party better. It's pretty good. Spinning Crane Kick buffed as well. Phaline, which is the thing you do with the lines that you draw on the ground. When you do a Spinning Crane Kick, it'll transfer more healing based on Spinning Crane Kick's damage. That also got buffed by 5%. So overall, melee single target AoE cleave improved, but also your melee healing improved. Overall, nice, but it's like a double dips, right? Buffing the damage also buffs the healing kind of deal. Sorry about that. Paladin actually getting some love. Crusader Strike buff by 40%. Lady Justice buff by 25. Final Reckoning buff by 15. Shield of Vengeance has a 90-second cooldown instead of 120. So 1.5 minutes AD on your big defensive. That's pretty good. Your Crusader Strike buff, you're not going to really notice Crusader Strike. I mean, it's such a very basic ability, but it's still nice. Bloody Justice, also kind of small, but still nice. Final Wreck you're going to notice, I feel like. That's going to be more impactful. Priest, we got some Holy buffs, but also Shadow. They got some nerfs for PvP purposes, but Mind Blast buffed, Mind Flay buffed, Mind Flay Insanity version buffed, Mind Spike buffed, Void Shorin buffed, Juveran Plague buffed, so better single target, but also a bit better cleave too. Owlet got a little nerf. Afi Warlock buffed all your dots, your Drain Soul and your Shadow Bolt buffed, so filler damage buffed. Pandemic Invocation buffed by 20, Seed of Corruption buffed by 5, Staff of Life buffed by 10. So like a lot of your sustained damage is like very periodic damage and filler abilities buffed. So that's good. Destro, pretty big one. Channel Demon Fire, Rain of Fire, Soul Fire, and your Blasphemy summons, the immolation from your Infernal and your Blasphemies, all buffed. Big good. Big good, big cleave, big single target, big AoE too. It's a fantastic. Big abilities that either generate resources or cost resources or have a long cooldown, buffed. This is good. And also Count Flag, buffed by 10, doesn't apply for PvP. Immolate, buffed by 10, Incendiary buffed by 15. So your cleave is improved, your single target improved. Overall, Destro sucks to look it up. They may actually be swapping from Demonology to Destro with this update. And there's a bunch of PvP changes too, which is mostly nerfs. Demon Hunters are strong, so they get a nerf a bit. Evoker mana regen for preservation is way too high, so that's getting nerfed. Mages one-shotness of Frost and Arcane is getting nerfed, which is good. You want to be able to react. You just don't want to go in and get blown up by a mage. Monk, sustained damage above, but burst of Windwalker reduced. Priest, Holy Healing is buffed a bit, but Shadow is overperforming in PvP, so they're getting nerfed for PvP, still gonna be top. They're not trying to remove him, they're not trying to delete him, they're just trying to reduce him to the point where they're like, well, they're getting other buffs for PvE, but then also there's gonna be some nerfs counter down them for PvP, give them a little bit less procs so they don't always instant cast. They're really good in 3s and Solo Cube. Really good. Assassin Rogue, they go rogue thing where you just bleed people out with a dot, one single dot, get a nerf. Demonology Warlocks, they're reworking them so you can see their damage a little bit easier. It's gonna be more Tyrant heavy than their main pet heavy, which is easier to respond to and easier to like figure out what's actually killing you. And drive by damage reduced a little bit. Defensive Stance for Words also buffed up too in PvP, where you're gonna get less punishment in defensive stance. So playing defensive isn't going to be like a complete damage. You don't destroy your damage when you sit defensive. Normally you're like defensive, but you do no damage. Now you're going to have a little bit of more damage. 5% more is good, while still keeping the same defensive value. So all good changes, man, for the most part. Can I get a link? Oh, yeah, I forgot. Let me get you guys a link. You guys want the actual article? Let me get you like the actual like BNet article, just so you can like read it for yourself if you want to. I can link you the Wi-Fi version too, but I just like the BNet one with the forums, and that one will be updated if there's any more stuff. I'm sure they'll get like 1 or 2 new like bits and pieces before the actual releases. But that's the actual like link itself. That's the Wi-Fi, not the Wi-Fi one, but the Blizzard one, the official one. All right, so chat, what do we do next? We can either do another alt, or we can do my man Rogue. Chat, what do you guys want to see? I just want to see what I got out from the mail on this guy. Probably a bunch of herbs getting sold again. Dude, herbalism, big money. Writhe Bark, get into Writhe Bark. I didn't get it. ShatterPlace got buffed and nerfed. Buffed for PvE, mostly for single target with some cleave. Nerfed slightly for PvP because they're real good and they're still going to be good. A little bit of gold. I think most of them sold at this point. So ShatterPlace buffed in dungeons and raids, but slightly nerfed for PvP. They should still be good. They should still be very powerful. Yeah, what are the top 3 meta DPS? There's a lot of DPS that actually can work well, but like the strongest, I'd say an Owl Rogue is doing really good right now. Or Rogue, I guess, in general. If you go by class, I'd say Rogue. Rogue is real good. Rogue is big good. We do good in raids right now. We do good in PvP and Mythic Pluses. Another good one right now is Warrior, because Prot is good, I guess. I guess it depends if it's easy, if it's like top 3 melee DPS, and I can maybe give you like some that are like all round are good. Another one saying is good right now is Mage, because they're good in raids. They're good in Mythic Pluses, and they're pretty good in PvP. But the popular one is Hunter. There's a lot of people that are playing Hunter, and it's doing really well right now. Yeah, that's some. Let's get some keys though. What's up, back ahead of my guy? Do some keys? Yeah, exactly. Rogue before nerf goes in, I guess. You guys want to see some Rogue? Because I do want to see if I can get like at least 1 more 18 done. Alcathar is what I need on Tyrannical. And I want to get maybe like an 18 or 17 Ruby. I think both of those keys are very doable if you get a good enough group. If they know what they're doing. You can fast damage in one hand. That's what you used to hand for fast DK. You can fast damage in one hand. Yeah, there's a lot of DKs that are using the what is it, one-hander. What do you think about Holy? It's fantastic mirror. I like it. I like that they keep buffing them too. They're really good on single target. But we can get ults out of the way, man. I'll be in queue for every queue you do. Sounds good, my guy. Sounds good. Yeah. We can do another ult key though, chat. What ult haven't done a key though? Let me double check the Hunter real quickly, because we did do a key yesterday, but was it 11? That was going sub? Sub is good, but like I think Owl will still continue being the better spec right now, even after the changes. Sub is a fantastic alternative though. Sub I think is better in dungeon fights where you pull in big AoE and you don't necessarily need priority. Like if you want priority damage, I guess it depends, right? If you're doing massive, mad, enormous pulls, then I think it will. If you're doing those, Sub is probably a lot better for that. Just overall raw damage output. But if you're doing like, you know, a 6 to 8 target minimum pulls or 8 target maximum pulls, Outlaw is a lot more effective at it. Even at like big massive pulls, like you really need to do like what, like 20 plus 20 targets and pulls is where you'll get a lot more value out of Sub than Outlaw. But like it's Outlaw is just still so strong though, so good. It is so effective. It is so ridiculously strong. It's just, it's good single target with free cleave, right? It's free. Where subtlety needs to like commit resources, you can either cleave everybody evenly, or you can focus single target. Most of the Mythic Plus encounters, there's usually one mob in there that's the scariest, that you want to kill as soon as possible. And Outlet just ends up having that more of like a funnel of like priority playstyle to it, where you're just getting free AoE while still very competitive single target to that one specific mob that needs to die. Subtlety can, I guess, technically build column points with Fan and then invest them back into eviscerates, but it's just not nearly as effective as just going black powder spam AoE over and over and over, which is what you would end up having to do. But it all depends, right? Is there a mob in that trash bag, even if it's 20 mobs, that's like super priority? then subtlety is not going to be great for it. It'll do good damage to everything, and it'll cleave everything even Steven style. It'll be great, but maybe you have another class in your group that can do that, and then you have to worry about it. But with an outlaw, you do have that priority target. Always. You can always pull more mobs onto like a boss or something. You can pull more mobs onto like this one guy that's really super heavy. Mobs that are not going to be super scary, and outlaw just free and cleave them for free, while still keeping the priority target like burning really, really hard. It's just, it all depends on what groups want out of the Mythic Plus runs and how big they pull. I think there's definitely like subtlety is a fantastic playstyle, but it really all depends on like, again, what the groups want to do out of the runs. What are they trying to prioritize? What are they trying to focus on? Both specs have their own strengths and weaknesses. And I think in the current meta right now, especially when you get to the higher keys, like you don't really do like a massive giga pull, especially in fortifieds. Like you'll probably go like a little bit smaller, but efficiently. You want to kill those mobs efficiently. Smaller so you can live them, but efficiently. If tanks ever get to the point where they can just pull everything, while people just AoE it down, subtlety is going to be better for it. Much, much better. But while people are going like pushing keys, you go small but a very, very efficient pull so you can live, but you can still time the key. I think Outlaw ends up being a lot better for it. Unless we see subtlety pick up some kind of like a 2-target mad cleave build, I don't think we're really going to see subtlety like, you know, I overtake an outlaw. I could be wrong. I could be wrong. It could be also down to the playstyle preference, man. Because outlaw, I feel like it's also effective, but if subtlety, let's say, feels better, but it has similar damage, I could totally see people swapping over to sub as well. Because outlaw does play into that roll the bones mechanic. I feel like it's for the most part has taken a backseat because you don't really think about the boss nowadays anymore, and you're mostly just like doing damage because of the ambush playstyle, which gives you like dedicated output. Yeah, they're both good. What's up, excited my man? People don't say you don't use Search on AoE, but it does so much damage. Yeah, no, you want to spread it. You definitely want to spread it. It is good. That does look like a rogue. Awesome mug, by the way. Appreciate ya. Yeah. Thank you. I like it. I do gotta do the belt on the cloak a little differently, though. I just recently swapped these pieces out with the hunter. I also love how the hunter always, whenever I like open up the character menu, that bow is always sticking right out of my spine. It's just like, you know, that's not how his cosmo fits, but at least how the character fits okay. Did this character, what kill was it? What kill level was it, Matux? I got a 7 and 11, dude. Potentially tier right here. Hell yeah. So chat, what are we deciding on, man? Hello chat, hello down the king. What's up, chat? China, head to my man. Hope you have a good one. You need to lead Paladin class? Dude, really? Dude, I like Paladin. I gotta level that one. Although I gotta level him through normal dungeons now. I gotta or wait until next time walking is up. That or do the combat assembly method, which I might start doing. The warrior got level, by the way. Warrior level 70. I don't think I could get a key down on this character though. Tier for everyone will be day 23rd. Yeah, true. Very, very soon, honestly, at the end of this month. Funny how times have changed. Something BFA was a big fun alert. It was, because they had a buff where you actually did more damage with Eviscerate every time you used Shuriken's Orb. You didn't have a Black Powder. You didn't have any of those abilities. You literally just did more single target damage off of AoE mobs. You would put up maybe ruptures on everybody, and you just funnel, single target, funnel, single target. It had a funnel build, but then they killed it because it was way too good. It did way too much single target. So if you have a bunch of mobs that are not scary, and you pull them on top of a boss and give subtlety an opportunity, like all this AoE mobs are just there just to funnel sub, and you're killing the boss super quickly, and then the boss with the ads would kind of die a little bit over time. You could cheese stuff with it. That's why they removed it. It was fun. It was really cool. I remember Zul progression during the first raid. And some of the bosses, like first boss of Shrine, easy. Actually, the easiest boss ever. You just keep all these little blobbies, all these little like bubbles on the ground, all those ads that spawn in, keep them alive the entire time. Don't kill them. Don't AoE. Let the sub rogue fan, eviscerate. And the boss melted so fast. Made it a joke. It was like one of the harder bosses too. It's like first boss, you want to make sure you play it right. Nobody dies. And you just cut minutes out of that timer. And you could spend it on the second boss, which actually some groups started getting better at those. Because all those ads around that boss, don't pull them, don't kill them. And then just pull them into the boss. Use all them to funnel into that wind speaker one. And you can kill her quick. And then you'll be able to chip away at the other guy little by little. But Windspeaker, you could kill her very quickly. And then from there, subtlety didn't really have much of a value because you couldn't really pull mobs onto anything else. But it was still very, very effective. So when the first boss in Necrotic Wake? Yeah, Necrotic Wake. But by then you already had lost the buff, man. Total Gore next match, let's go, dude. Nah, I'm not giving Total Gore, dude. Total Gore with Sanguine would bring me back PTSD. Like, core memory PTSD. Give me a free hold. Give me like a Borealis. I'll take a Borealis. I didn't hate Borealis. Give me Understank. Give me that Understank. I'll take Understank. Chat, what are we doing? Are we gonna try Roki real quick? Should we get a Roki done, chat, or an old? Because I do want to see if I can maybe get myself into a decent Algathar or a Ruby. Waycrest loved it. I love Waycrest too. Waycrest had good parts and bad times. So we're good up. Waycrest has good moments and bad moments. Good moments was anything outside of Season 1. Because in Season 1 you had Infected and those things would just bury through the walls and through the floors and would just infect all the mobs. Outside of that, I really didn't hate that one at all. Motherload? You know, Motherload I think was... A lot of people didn't hate that one, but I didn't like it personally. But I can't think of a reason why they wouldn't do it. I just can't remember what I didn't like about that one. And that's why I'm like, you know what? I'm okay if they did that. Okay, Algathar, right? Algathar, I'd love to do 18 if I can. But I'll do whatever. I'll sign up, but I don't think they'll take me. Maybe with score and class alone will be able to carry me into a group. 18, preferably. I'm not a Luster class, but maybe they'll take me and be like, you know what? Drums. You know what? I'm okay with drums. They probably have a rogue, though. They probably already got a rogue. Hold on, let me ask Guild. Oh, it took me. Huge. Don't know how much I would have seen, but probably can come along. Seen the pod, but I can come along. I don't know. Like if you have the score, I mean, you could try sign up with you because I don't know if they'll take you or not. They do have a spot open for a healer. Like if you sign up and the guy takes you, I could get you in. Oh, Fortune Valor we could do? Oh, Fortune Valor is easy. Yeah, I can definitely get it done on alt. Fortune Valor is definitely doable. Let me grab some more potions real quickly. I want to do Algathar because of Big Poison Tree boss. It's fun. It is a fun boss. Although, as long as you can do it right. Because there are some groups that don't have a good time with it. Me included. Because I'm bad at the game. But that does it too. But yeah. We do have an Evoker. Drag? Yo, Evoker's actually really good now. I've been seeing more people picking up Evokers. I think it's because they're like, well, it's a loss, but also big AoE, so it's good. But we got a DH, we got a Prop Warrior. Prop Warrior is so good, man. It is feels like it's cheating playing with a Prop Warrior. And you got a 4-set too. If you're a bad of a bot, come on, boys. No. Like honestly, you know what I realized? A lot of people say that they're bad at the game, or at least they don't feel like they're doing super well in terms of like successful, you know, being successful in like end game content and stuff. It feels like some people like, you know, can definitely feel like, you know, down about it, but you'll be surprised how well somebody does in a right environment, right? How well somebody does when they have a competent teammate in a 2v2 arena situation that can actually heal them. Like the player itself opens up big time. Off that tonight, plan and clear Mythic and Prague and Kurog. There's a time to know plus if you need to. Okay. So tonight we're not raiding, so I got more time for Mythic pluses and PvP. Hell yeah. Hang out with this guy. You'd be surprised though how well a player does in a good environment though. And I stand by that thought. Like I have some buddies who were like not like they never really thought of them as good in PvP, but then they paired up with a good healer that kind of told them like a few little things like, okay, go hit this guy, go that guy, pull this guy back when you're fighting him here in arena, and then you just go from like 1600 to like 2400. They play their class fine, they know it really well, they know what the other class does. They just need a couple little pointers and somebody to just like be there to like support them sufficiently enough, and they can do well. Like so many people that are like, I don't really do a lot of Mythic plus keys, and then you blink 2 weeks later, they're doing 2400 score. They're chilling. They're doing well. They're dominating Mythic plus dungeons. It really depends on like finding the group, finding somebody that you can, finding a competent group where you can flourish and do stuff. That's what it really comes down to a lot. Not always, but that's been my experience with it, man. So don't undersell yourselves, boys. Don't undersell. Don't. What am I trying to say? Don't undersell yourselves. Let's get some food while I'm at it. I don't think main devastation evoker unless they make deep breath. More like Syndra Ghost's breath. In all honesty, dude, it's actually I don't know. I like how unique that ability is. I get it though. I think it'd be easier if they just made it like Syndra Ghost and you just chill there. You know what I mean? But I like the uniqueness of it, like the way that it flies, the way that it runs, the way that it does stuff. Alrighty, let's do this. Is the Evoker friend is the one with the key? Looks like it is. Prop Worry, Evoker Demon Hunter, and we're gonna pop one of these. I don't know if I need 2 flasks, but we'll see. What do I pick up here, chat? Versatility buff or crit? I feel like I do Versa because I have a lot of crit as is. Or I could go like Giga crit. I think Versa. No, this guy does Versa. It's too hard to get people into keys, perhaps once I hit through 9th item level. Item level definitely helps. Score does a lot for you, but item level definitely helps. Yeah, I think a lot of the keys that I've been getting into, like the 18s recently, like in pugs, it's mostly because of score. A lot of it is down to score, but let me rephrase that. A lot of it is down to item level. I honestly think it's down to item level. A ton of it is down to item level. Okay, well the bugs still need to be a priority for me. We're gonna keep prioritizing bugs if we can. Because bugs, big and rage. Can't really stop them though half the time. That was a bad pull for me. Finish up one of the flowers so we can have less, what's its crap on the ground. Oh, it pulled. Probably should do the bug, huh? Bug, big pain. Try to put him in the corner somewhere, or is just kiting him? May just be kiting him. Also, I don't really have a tricks for those guys, so maybe a little bit of a weird one here. I mean, as long as he's living, I guess we're okay. This bull's never really been a strong suit for me, though. Trying to be a little bit more careful with my enrage buff. Come here, guy. Ow. What killed us? Is it the bug? Oh, maybe it was one of the bugs leaping over. I mean, we didn't kind of wipe, but like kind of live. Who's over there? Is it a druid? Demon hunter? Oh, he might just be learning. Oh, we'll wiped. Oh, okay. Oh, that's unfortunate. At least we didn't wipe on a boss. Not my best pull there, man. Not my best pull. Everyone, Evoker goes from 0 to 100 real quick. Oh yeah, it definitely does. It's mastered where it just does more damage the higher someone's health is. It is fantastic. It is strong. What did kill us there, chat? Was it just a bug flying in? Must have been, right? Currently I'm playing a build that, maybe I should have won tricks on this one, but currently I'm playing a build where I don't have tricks. Instead I got myself the numbing poison. It's going to be a lot easier to maintain tricks and numbing poison in 10.05 though. Because right now I can't really do both, I can only pick one. He's just running. I am surprised why he's running. I guess he doesn't really need to take damage, does he? It's just mobility of it all. Alright, we'll see how we do here, man. We either do this well or the group falls apart. I think we'll do okay, though. I think we'll do okay. Is it Demon Hunter main? Maybe, dude, maybe. He's so used to just running. That could be the case, honestly. Are we ready? Let's sit down for food. I'm just gonna go. I'm just ready to go, man. At this point, if I sit down for food, it's just over. I'm over it. I think I'm gonna commit some damage to the boss. Usually people like to hold out the cooldowns until the ads come out, but I don't know. I feel like I'm the kind of class where it's just not great for me to hold stuff. Okay, we went in all directions. I guess it could have been more messy than this. I guess it's not too bad. We just focus the ad, right? Pretty sure. Yeah. They did change his timing with it, didn't they? The ads are not like always up. Okay. Evoke a friend. I guess that could have been better. Oh, that guy's dead immediately. Who's it? The Demon Hunter? It is the Demon Hunter. That's not good. Do we have a res? We do. A little bit late, but we'll be okay. Okay, kind of sort of stacked together, but it'll be fine. Check him over. That's gonna be a lot of ads. Oh, that's gonna be pain. Oh yeah, that's definitely gonna be pain. Oh, that's a lot of stuff chasing me. Maybe that's what should have went Tricks here, yeah? Maybe Tricks might have been the play. Just for this alone. Okay, at least we can vanish, sorta. Get a couple of those ambushes in. Oh god, Tank is dead. Maybe we can still do this? Who's that going him? Drag? Maybe just do this, just run! Just run, Kite! Just run a Kite! Oh no. We can maybe blind that guy. Hold on. I can blind him. Oh. No tank needed. We're okay, apparently. Nice. I guess we don't have to wipe again, go again. I'm sorry, let me rogue. What's up, Bjorn? I do, my man. I hope you have a good one. Or is it, yeah, it is Bjorn. Hey, how you doing? What a good run. Yeah, there I kind of did just more single target. The boss makes or breaks the group. True. They did nerf it, so it's better, but yeah, it's still in that kind of like spot. It is definitely in that situation still. Although all you have to do is just play good, you know, just don't die, play good, don't make mistakes. Okay, I'm gonna die, aren't I? Unless oh, honestly, I felt like I was gonna go, dude. I was already preparing to become a Kite. I was preparing to become a druid and just pretend I'm in travel form, start flapping my wings, man. I was already embracing the open skies, like mentally. Not playing. Okay, how's that guy dead? Not playing grapple is risky. Very, very. Oh my god. Okay. Oh god. Yeah, not playing grapple is very, very risky. I'll clear on him now. I can kind of see why people clear now early. I can kind of see why they do that. I usually like not clearing ever, just maximize the damage, but it does make things a lot easier. What's up, Dash? What's up, Dash? How you doing, man? I see a lot of bears pushing to get nice damage. Dude, bears are actually pretty good. They're actually not bad at all. I like bears, man. And they're going to be so good in patch 10.05. Bro, anybody that isn't playing a bear right now is just not prepared. People that are not playing bear right now or even looking at bear are just not prepared. They're going to take it over, man. Oh, fire healer? I guess it depends how the guy is feeling about it. To you guys. Oh, God. Yeah, I don't have tricks, so I definitely should have ran tricks. Definitely should have been running tricks here. I think any other tank that I run with normally done tricks. A prot, maybe. even though I feel like that statement is wrong. Maybe like normally prod is like, the most amount of DM. But not Demon Hunter, so snap aggro, I guess. Yeah. I don't know. Was there any M plus nerfs tomorrow? Like to dungeons? I don't think so. I don't think so. At least I don't believe there was any. If there were any, then I might have missed them. I know there's class changes, and some are going to be busting M plus, because they'll do more damage. But in terms of like nerfs for dungeons specifically, I don't think so. I heard Pharaoh's getting decent buffs. Yeah. Pharaoh's getting like a 3% damage buff. Pally's getting like a 40% buff on their Crusader Strike, and a 25% damage buff on Blade of Justice, 50% damage buff on like Final Wreck. So they're getting like their filler abilities, their basic sustained damage buffs, which are pretty good. They're very, very good. Thank you. Wait on that. Forget to reset my button. Dude, I feel like I'm gonna lose to the Demon Hunter in the overall chat, man. I don't want to lose to the Demon Hunter in the overall. Hopefully we do okay, because this is usually a really good dungeon for Outlaw. You could do like 100k DPS overall. You know what I'm saying? Damage buff? Yeah, like a slight little, like an overall damage buff. All the base abilities. It doesn't account for auto attacks though, so that is something to remember. But it's still very, very good. Like a buff is a buff. You're not gonna say no to a buff. At the end of the day, you're just not gonna say no to the buff. It's so weird seeing Demon Hunter such a high single target damage. They're pretty good, man. They basically got really good single target damage. They can just cleave onto a nearby target. Their damage has improved quite a bit. Yeah, Demon Hunters are fantastic. Like the good all-rounder spec right now. They're good at just about everything. My man's dead. Do we have a B res? Oh god, you better res. Did it DC? Okay, we lost the DPS. That bleed hurts. But damn. We're probably gonna die on the next one. We probably wanna see if we can take these, right? Take the fire. Probably drop it now, right? Being one man down, I mean, now I'm definitely gonna do more damage than that guy, but it just doesn't feel the same way, you know? Doesn't not feel nearly as satisfying. What's up, B-Res? Cool down. 8 minutes. Yeah, we're not getting one for a while. It's just 4 manning at this point. Whatever damage we can do. Maybe a bit of a rough key. I guess we just have like what, one more ball drop that we could do. Next I want to definitely faint if I can help it. Looks like the Evoker's trying to do the ball mechanic. As long as the tank doesn't die to the bleed, we'll be okay. We definitely need something for it though. Like a defensive. Faint it. Next one I definitely want to faint. I don't think we live the next one though. Okay, so Reason wins really early. That's fine. See if I can grab the buff. Boba tank does get stunned up. Fainted. Okay, next one I definitely want to have faint for. 5 mil, we should be able to do it. It's like a Korthia rare. Having G100 dead definitely does not help. Tank, maybe in a bit of trouble. Savage Pack, he's probably going to be doing the AoE thing here in a bit. The winds are not helping anything at all. Ping this. Going to a big heal. It should be fine. This boss is dead. Or we're dead. One of those two. Nice. Definitely lost a little bit of time doing that solo or four man like that. But 4 minutes. Yeah, we're gonna have to make up some time. Gotta go giga big on every single ad and can't have any more deaths on a boss. I think it's totally doable still, chat. Nice carry. I don't understand the balls of that fight. Yeah, it's a mechanic where the balls are used to debuff the boss or buff yourself, but also to give to reset the boss's debuff that she does. Every time the boss does that AoE sonic debuff where you gotta spread, that puts a debuff on you where that ability is gonna do more damage and more damage and more damage every single time. So you want to make sure that you're not getting hit by that. You want to spread and limit the amount of damage that does to the group as best you can. That's not always possible though. But for that one, what you want to do is use the balls to reset your debuff. That's basically what you're using it for. You're not using the boss for like the buff that you get out of it. You're using it mostly for the debuff reset mechanic. Oh god, what am I dying to? Is one of the ASUS something? Probably right. I'm gonna stay on this dragon, the Ravager. Best I can. I should be using potion a lot earlier though. Shiv that real quickly. I really wish you would drag it to the big Ravager. Because I think focusing that thing is kind of prio. But chooses their own. Does he just want to take it onto... I guess we're bringing that with us. But yeah, I just remember waiting weapon next week. Oh, that'd be huge. Yeah, you gonna craft one? Crafting weapon is fantastic. Crafting weapons right now are huge. If you can craft a weapon, it's great. It's a great like a weapon until you can get like a real one. But it's just they're definitely worth. Definitely worth. Okay, so which one do you want to focus on first? The wind? I usually do fire because fire is easier. You basically want to wait until the boss has at 3 stacks or 4 stacks, and you want Tyrannical better do at 3. And then you want to reset it once you have 3 stacks. And you want to usually reset first with the fire. Fire is easier to deal with. But then you want to use the wind later because wind just makes you move all over the place. Fire is at least easier to dodge. But you just don't really want to use them for the buff. You want to use them mostly to remove the debuff from the boss. Or the debuff that the boss puts on you. Which is kind of like backwards compared to what most people assume that's what you're supposed to do with it. But it takes a second till I get used to that. Once you start doing it that way, it makes the fight so much easier to deal with. Ideally, you could use not wind at all. Yeah, you just basically want to, if you can, like a fortified, not use wind if you can. Wind is not great. There are some strategies coming up right now, like this, apparently this Chinese group that's doing M+. It's like a Chinese, some guildies called like some new strat from that region, where you basically pull the boss out from the middle, because the tornadoes only stay in the middle of the room. They don't actually go on the outside of the room. I don't know where you're supposed to get the boss, but apparently they just pull them out, and you don't have to deal with tornadoes, they just have to deal with the pushback. But it makes the fight apparently miles easier, because the fire does not go outside of like the center area. So maybe that's something they'll adjust, or maybe more people will start copying that strategy as well. But I haven't actually seen like what people do for that one. As you saw, like this group doesn't really even know either. But there's also a strat I learned yesterday about like what you can do with the final boss of Nokid. How you can be, as if you have a rogue, you can kind of pull the first 2 mobs that are kind of guarding the guy off to the side. So you don't actually have to kill them at all. Did I reset that? I hope I did. I didn't realize the Evoker died. They made the arcane stuff on the ground a little bit easier to see, by the way. I don't know if you guys can see it. It's a lot more blue. Definitely want to get the guy up. So wind first? No, wind's first. Fire first every single time. Fire beats wind. Just think of Avatar, right? Fire Nation attack to beat everybody. Do fire first. Fire wins. At first, at least. I'm sure there's gonna be a strat with wind where people maybe want to use that haze buff. Just like do some maybe crazy mad damn. I'm sure there will be one at some point in the future. But right now, wind big bad. Wind very uncomfortable. Now I wonder if we could do Shroud and just do the rest of the mobs. Oh god. Tank sometimes randomly dies. Is it just maybe the arcane damage it takes? Oh, that guy's dead too. Can I just is it 7 slash maybe that kills him? I think I should just cut you around. Yeah, I don't know if I time this on chat. So we'll need a couple of minutes for this boss. As long as no one dies, it should be okay. And then we're gonna need a bit too with trash ads upstairs. But if we do them right, if we do the trash well, we may be able to time it because we need like what, at least 4 minutes for the ads, about a minute to travel, and like if we do everything else fine, we may be okay. But I'm not sure, man. I'm starting to question like maybe if we can't even do this one. If you say some time somewhere, that'd be great. But I don't know if we will be able to. As long as there's no more deaths, I guess, yeah. Demon Hunter did 114 in the opener. I'm sorry, Demon Hunter's doing 100k DPS right now on a single target. Can somebody explain? That doesn't seem normal. I'm just gonna code that. Wait, why is Demon Hunter doing 100k DPS in the opener? Huh? There's like some cheeses he's doing. Weird cheesy single target talent. Is it Frozen Devotion? Interesting. Oh, tank. I don't have anything for that. That guy's dead. No, I said like as long as no one dies, maybe we'll be okay. Oh, the other guy died. What are we dying to? Oh, the tank is dead. Yeah, the key's dead. I tried, chat. I tried. The Demon Hunter has fantastic DPS, but yeah. Now, do people leave, or are we just gonna finish it? Do everybody leave, or do we finish it? I know it feels good, my man. I gotta give it a go. I played Frost earlier. It felt fantastic. Thing died to third them. What did kill people? So this guy got killed by Mana Bomb, Mana Bomb. Chicken Orb, Mana Bomb. He died in 2 seconds. He didn't have a heal. And Vistix was okay, and then Fissure killed. No, he was basically dead. He took an Arcane Orb, and then it was basically took Arcane Orb, second Arcane Orb, and then died. That was big unfortunate. Is this a good score if we like not time it? I'm just gonna keep going. Just gonna keep going and see how it goes. Where's the staff? There you are. Gotta make sure to interrupt the staff when you can. Staff has this one cast. There's a bunch of AoE damage. It's super scary. Yeah, everything was going kind of okay. And I can't tell if it was just lack of healing. But we definitely did want to go big dead. Big splat. What was the Demon Hunter damage steal though? I still want to know what he did. I mean, my damage is okay in AoE, but like his single target, he just walked in, I think just blade danced the hell out of the boss. Alright. Well, maybe we can like cut it close and get some kind of score out of it, because I do have a 14 on Tyrannical for this place. So like an untimed 18, maybe still score, chat? Maybe still score? I think We gotta play it very, very safe with the healer, though. I think that's what we gotta do. I feel like we gotta play it super safe. Same with the tank. I feel like he needs to just take whatever the safest route. I guess one thing I can do is I can maybe take these out, yeah? Take these out. Put them to the side. Isn't tank supposed to be soaking those orbs, by the way? Having a demon hunter soak this probably is not a great idea, but I guess he's like a class that can at least, like, you know, take damage from magic and live. It does take less magic damage overall, but to most classes. Grab one of these. Grab another one. I make cloak if the boss doesn't need more dim. I want a cloak. I want a cloak. Oh, what? Oh, that guy may be dead. Yeah, that was my fault. I got knocked up in the air, but I tried to see if I could reach him. Go with the res. Not for a bit, it looks like. Oh. Okay. Oh, that guy left immediately. Drag bailed. Drag was out of there. Unfortunate, man. Unfortunate. Yeah, the warrior wasn't really doing stuff, was he? Wasn't really soaking the orbs. He's kind of like tanking the boss, but normally the warrior is the one that soaks all the orbs and then the healer dispels him. Hi. Sorry, key didn't go so well. Do we try another one, chat? Do we go again? Unlimited 18 or untimed 18 outweighs a fortune. Let's see, +3 fortune maybe. Oh, okay. Haha. How do we do though? Apparently we're doing good on overall, chat. Not amazing, but we're doing okay on the overall. What was some of your hits? Like your death sweep hit for? Your death sweep hits for 215. What is that? I'm sorry, huh? Why does his death sweep hit for 215,000 damage? Oh my goodness. Alright, chat, do we go again? Do we go again or do we find another dungeon? Algathar. Because if you look at Algathar, it's totally doable. Big melee. 18. Looking for a big melee. Huge. Get me in there. Round 2. Round 2. Oh, they're full. Unfortunate. Little good pug though, too easy otherwise. Yeah, exactly. Pug life ain't easy. I actually been enjoying pugs, but only because of I don't know. I think it's because of the groups that I've been in. And my class just slaps right now. Outlaw is just insanely good for Mythic Plus keys. You're just finding a group that can actually do Algathar 18. You know what I mean? That can be kind of. It's finding those groups, or finding groups that can do like dungeons. Like once you find them, it's awesome, but the search is kind of whatever. That's why I usually like just doing keys with guildies more than anybody. I'll sign up. See if we can find ourselves another 18. I want to sign up for this one, but these guys are only done with 15, whoever the lead is. So I don't really know how that's gonna go. Maybe they're like +3 to 15, but like an 18 is like... I don't know. It would be a challenge or not. Outlaw privilege. We're getting nerfed a little bit, but yeah, basically outlaw privilege. Big outlaw privilege right now, boys. Our class, it does a lot of damage, and it's not super difficult to play. As long as you maintain your blade flurry for the most part, like you're chilling. And then you just gotta play into single. You basically just want a single shot rotation, and all you need to do is maintain blade flurry, and then use cooldown on cooldown. You don't even have to think much about it. In fact, you have to think less on cooldown. Some classes are like, okay, I want to save this cooldown for this group, this cooldown for that group. That will end up with this. As outly just send it. Maybe like you will hold on using a drone rush if like you're fighting 2 mobs and they're like at 30% health. Maybe you'll wait to send that into the next trash pack. But there's moments like even if you do, you'll be fine. Not even kidding ya. Even if you do, like even if you just send it, it'll be a little bit of a waste, but like you're fine. You put it on cooldown, good job. That's all you needed. That's all it's expected out of ya. Put it on cooldown. What's your favorite mount, Dal? Right now, I've been liking the dragons a lot, man. But like, favorite mount outside of this? Oh, I think there was one. Yeah. Wait. This one. I think that's gonna be my favorite right now. I'm sure if I were to think about it, there's probably cooler mounts out there, but like this one, I felt like I earned that one. Like doing the whole mage tower grind on every single spec, doing all the challenges felt satisfying. Doing it on all specs also felt very satisfying. Overall, I just a memorable experience, and I thought it was fantastic. I had a lot of fun with it, so I liked it a lot. Is there no 18s for this place at all? There's like some 17s here. But like no 18s, which would give me like a ton of score. I think I'll keep looking for another minute. What would you guess about best warlock spec post buffs? Some say Destro could potentially be very competitive. And I want to believe that that's true because I heard it from multiple people saying it. Unless everybody just got it from like multiple same sims and people are just like, oh, I guess Destro's going to be good because sims say good. But I heard multiple people say Destro is likely to be really insanely competitive. And there are people that are not even related to one another. So either they got the same source or they got a different source. But I want to lean on them. I want to lean on what they're saying. I think Demo is still going to be very solid, but Destro will have more time in spotlight. I feel like Affliction is the one we'll probably see a lot more in PvP though, because the changes they're getting are going to give them more consistency, better bursty single target and filler damage. I feel like, I don't know if they're going to be enough to make them better in Mythic Pluses, and they might actually be really good in single target raids specifically, as long as there's no cleave whatsoever, especially in high mobility fights, like Terrors for example. But it's still hard to tell. That's just a gut feeling, but I could be wrong though. You know what I mean? Not the first time. Did we join the 17? Just get a 17 done? Because I guess 17, 18, like it's all score. Because I have a 14. And I know I could do better than a 14, but like... They just settle for a 17. Because a lot of my points I can get will be in 45 week. But it feels weird to just leave it off all on like oh, just a 14 and done, you know. It feels weird to leave it on that. I'd rather get like a 17 done, so at least it feels like kind of like maybe a real key. 18 would feel the most satisfactory in my opinion. 18 I'd be the most satisfied with. I like I do a 17 if I have to. Note, tier, or lust. Tier. I mean, I guess. They were down? I don't know, man. I'm just a rogue. Just a rogue. Do much more love, so I think we will pick it up right away similar. Destro? Yeah, it's true, it's true. I do agree with you. People have had a lot of experience with Destro throughout expansions. It'll be more 3 months during the spec where it'll be good. maybe, yeah. I'm hoping Red with the bus will be a little bit better. Like, they're not terrible. Like, we have a Red in our guild, and he got, what is it? Hero achievement for M pluses. Like, Red is not bad. They just need a group and be able to shine. Like, they're really not bad. I feel like they just have, like, a really bad rep. But they're not bad as, like, as a class, not bad. Rep, not great. But as a class, not bad. Oh. In with a guy named... a warlock named Autism. I'm sorry. That either is a good sign or a bad sign. I don't really know. I don't really know. They're picking up another Evoker? How good are Evokers for this place? Hold on a second. Why are there 2 Evokers in the group now? Is that normal? Is that a comp? Hi there. Have you ever leveled your Demon Hunter Max? I have not, no. Level the field at the moment. Mr. Demon Hunter keys. Dude, I want to play Demon Hunter too. Really, really badly, man. Really badly. Man. I said no better than 14 in case you didn't have a couple of boosted joke. I feel, yeah. But like, the way I look at it though, right? If I'm just trying to like make up score, the best score, is I'm thinking of like, okay, so what can I get to get both of my scores? So I did this hierarchy, boosted this up, I can do these two. Like a 14, I guess it's fine. Why? The reason why I'm like, you know what? It's fine because I can get a score from other dungeons as well. That's what I meant, really. I meant like 11 fortified Azure Vault can become a 15 or 16 or 17, and that can give me a lot of score by itself. Like I can do it here, but this would be bigger value. Or like a better Halls of Valor, or a better no-code, right? I have a 13 here, 11 here, so these two would help my score. I'm just trying to hit the 2500 score, if I can. I feel like my gear is pretty decent. Let's go. What's up, dude? What's up, man? I love AF at the moment. I feel like AF is on a maintenance heavy spec maintain that has a potential to fall off. Or if you get killed on mountain dots. Dude, I know, right? Yeah. I feel like I would love for Affliction to just be like, oh, load up big dots and actually just be full maintenance. Just as long as you can maintain dots, you're doing top damn. A lot of it, though, right now is down to like a big drain build. It's about a big like rapture build, right? It's a lot of that other stuff that goes into single target. But like an AoE, like maintaining dots is like pretty big. I would love to be able to play into that. There's one build that Affliction can play into where Malefic Rapture buffs the damage of your UA. I would love for that to be like a meta build for like single target, where it's literally you just maintaining the dots. Like this guy right here, he went Affliction for the first boss, didn't he? Yep, he went Affliction for the first boss just so he can nuke it, and he's swapping out to a demo. That's what a lot of Warlocks are doing, man. They're walking into first boss, Affliction, nuke it, swap out, go demo. That guy did the same thing too. Just ran out, run in. They always do it, dude. Inside? Okay. I'll pop inside as well. Have you ever seen Part Warrior dominate in PvP LOL? Can you ever see? They were for a little bit in SL, but like there was mostly cheesy one-shot bursts. Well, as a tank in PvP, it's usually down to like how well can you like maintain a objective? How well can you hold an objective? Also, while I'm here, let me do that switcheroo, boys, because otherwise I'm just gonna be big dead. With the tricks. We'll still keep the good damage, but we'll go tricks just so we can maintain our survivability high. And we're gonna hope that the Warlock can maybe put some curses all over the place. Technically, Warlock curses are actually a lot better than Rogue curses, or Rogue debuffs. So Warlock should be a lot more effective at it. Don't know if we got like a food buff? I don't really have a good one. Actually, I do. I do have a fortune cookie. And I have my fortune card. Will that piece of gold drop? All signs to point to yes. I can sell the fortune for a gold. So how much do these fortunes go for? 20 cents, but I know they go for like 40 gold maybe on the auction house, but I got a gold out of it. Do these have a different price or all of them one gold? I like that though. Wrath Lich King Pret Pop was OP. Oh, Pret. Oh, Prot Warrior, like Prot Pally Ret? I haven't played that. You know, Dungeon Warlock, do we need to go summon him? Eventually? Is it try to see if we can yoink him over? We can go out and summon. I can help. Although war mode, okay. There we go. They're both war mode. But yeah, Tony, I gotta work on the Demon Hunter. I recently got the Warrior, and I'm gonna be working. I want to do Demon Hunter, Monk, Paladin, or one of those. Maybe Warlock. Mage, almost. I probably should finish up Mage though, shouldn't I? Because he's like at level 64 or something. I should probably do Mage. What I may do is I may get my Monk or my Demon Hunter and start doing professions with them. Like maybe more herbalism. And just fly around collecting rice bark. That's what I may do. And I may just like level him into my free time on doing that. Because I want to make gold. Man, but my Joe already has like mounted herbalism. I don't play classics on DK if they redid it. But if my prop with red gear should do about could do it to thirds of health. That's a lot of damage. Link class changes? Yeah, sure thing. We talked about them earlier, but basic rundown: Evoker, big buffy. Red Pally, big buffy. Shadow Priest, big buff. Rogue slight nerf, mostly PvP nerfs to make things a little bit more fair. Survival Hunter buffs, Mage buff, sorta, Monk buffs for sure. And Warlock buffs. A lot of class buffs, but that's the whole set. That's a full list for you, bud. It's made of what if Mage just got burned out from leveling. It's made of what if Mage burned out from leveling. You were just leveling, you're like, you know what, I'm done already. Yeah, it's a lot to level, but like, what is it? Leveling through time walking, soloing through combat has been pretty quick and easy. It's just like, it's a bit of a grind. But like if you do leveling through professions, it's actually so relaxing. You're just flying around, picking up herbs, picking up ores, all that stuff. You're just chilling. You're just chilling. For the bird, live first 2, personal 3. Okay, so I'll just feign the third one. As long as we have a good game, we'll be okay. I'll start for 4. Are we gonna go 4? Okay, okay. That could work. Demonology? Are we not gonna do the Affy thing? I think you're just gonna stick with Demo. We'll see how we do, man. Maybe we'll do well. Double caster group might be good. Actually, don't you want more melee? It doesn't matter. Yeah, it doesn't matter. I could third. It was like, F it. Oh, okay. Yeah, I thought you meant like leveling in through DS stuff. I feel like low leveling though is pretty quick. Definitely, if you haven't done it, pick up some potions or send some potions from your main if you've done BFA stuff. You can get this potion for 10% more XP from this Warfront vendor, Warfront Quartermaster. Should be good. 220k on a 5 feeding target pulls blood. That's good. Your war ignored Sag. Fury is not in a bad spot though. Do you think they need a buff? Alrighty, last time I think I played into Verse above. I think this time I'm just gonna go more crit. I feel like maybe critting is gonna be good. I don't know how much more crit I can really get. I'm pretty sure I'm DRing myself, but like, let's just go more crit, man. Don't think I DR'd there. Yeah. I'm sure it's like DRing effectiveness and all that, but it says 45, so I'm gonna believe 45. Alright, Tank, whenever you're ready. I don't know if he wants to like pull them or not. Tank lead. Probably make him a macro then. Lead macro? I'll just do this. Should have everything on him. Evoker big AoE. Look at that guy go. Also should use a potion. I'm dead. Unless we're okay. I'm gonna stun one. I guess they're all DR'd. Never mind. Evoker big AoE though. Look at that guy go. Gonna kill the bug if I can. Try to trick him just to make sure he's got it all. Just in case. I'm definitely gonna go flying here in a bit. Oh god. I did not think my charge was gonna put me in that location. But I guess that works too, yeah? I was a little bit confused, like, wait, I went further than I wanted to. Of course. The one guy I'm on is gonna run away. That's super sad. Super sad. Oh god, faint? Even I was gonna say, even if I faint, I'm probably dead anyway, aren't I? Naga died. Poor guy. Did I just stun ya? Just hold you in place for like 2 seconds. Does it leap right over to me immediately? I feel like that was a little bit quicker. Like if we could just go a little bit quicker, even if you have deaths, I think this group could maybe do it. This healer. I think the healer and him are friends though. Fourth on Fire Tree. I'm gonna guess so. Half man, half crit. True, half man, half crit, dude. We're just gonna be critting. I better be getting like majority of my damage is crits now. But based on my blade rushes, not really sure about that one. Let's see. Alright, lost immediately. Okay, some groups lost immediately, some groups don't. I think I'm just gonna hold on to my CDs, I guess. Hold my CDs for the ads. And I guess I'm gonna go left or right? Which way is it gonna go? Looks like he's going left. It's gonna veer into the left a little bit. The tank does go left. It swings left. And we got ourselves the ads back there too, which should die. But like, maybe like keeping a couple of them alive is fine. Oh, germinate, yeah. At least I'm not in a terrible position. Could be much worse. Okay, we gotta make sure everybody's on the tank. Others are just dead. And Shreks helped. But then I felt like my mouse was running all over the place for a second. Oh yeah, this is a lot easier to DPS on when I don't have mobs chasing me. A lot easier to DPS when the mobs aren't on me the entire time. But that's what's tricks. That was my tricks helping me there. Actually using the button. We need to kill this guy. Nice. We need to stack back up again. Then we need to make sure that the Trix is there. And they're all on Prot Warrior. Because at least he can take the damage. Okay, Evoker, hi. More to ya. Stack up again. Well, the fact that this definitely is going cleaner than the last run. Don't know if it's faster. I think we're doing the boss about the same, but definitely it's cleaner. So one less death, so I guess it does save us time. Plus my damage felt a lot better. But that's the advantage here. I mean, look. Let me see what the boss damage. 8.6 on the boss. He was 5.55. Dude, I did more damage to the boss and I did free AoE cleave. That's why people play Outlaw, because the boss damage is fantastic on this thing. Not like Subtlety can't do well, but like there I was able to do damage to Lashers while also hitting the boss the entire time. Like Outlet does gain benefits in that regard completely. I'm gonna close this. Just really strong. Somebody in chat asked earlier like, why Outlaw was sub? Isn't sub better because it could do more AoE? And it's like, yes, definitely. It all depends on the dungeons though. Because some dungeons are like very like, boss gotta die, priority ad gotta die. And some of these technically can do well, but you sacrifice an AoE for a single target. Where out, you're just getting more. Just getting what you're getting, but you're just getting more out of it. More bang for your buck. I like his demon gets knocked back. Imagine if your demon could just fall off and get despawned. You have to summon a new one. So that run went well. So far, no deaths. As long as we have no deaths on this boss, I'll be happy. It felt like the damage here is a lot better too. But also, it feels like the tank knows what they're doing as well. Like they're a little bit more confident in some of their pulls. I should be tricksing though. That's my fault. But he picked up aggro for me very quickly, very rapidly. So that already feels better. Is a little bit more in the draw, while the other tank felt like he played more passively. It could be his build though. But I guess I would have said like what, maybe his build was very tanky, but he didn't really feel all that tanky either. He did die quite a bit. So I do wonder if it was like just play, or if it was like a talent build that was different. And that's not me taking a jab at the guy. I do just wonder like what the difference was. Was it just like raw experience, or just like maybe he picked the wrong talent that just made such a big difference? So much smoother. Could be the Evoker actually. Could be the Evoker healer. Because maybe like this guy's taking all the damage to the face. It doesn't feel like he's going down because the Evoker is constantly healing him. Because Evoker healing is really good. And Evokers also do a lot of damage too. Like this guy does damn. He can basically afford just to do damn while healing. You can do both almost at once. Pop potion here. I need to keep buying the potions. I know I do, chat. I know I do. It just I don't keep buying it unless I use it in PvP regularly. In PvE, like I'll press a potion once, click a potion once every 5 minutes. I know you shouldn't have to, but like maybe I could bind it to like a blade floor or something, like some big AoE button that I have. Also, I should be de-enraging that other bird that's slow. If it, I'll do it. I'll de-enrage it. I am the de-enrage of the group. Because the whole time I'm just like... ambushing this bird. I'm like, I don't want to have to spend the rage. But it's like, well, we don't have a druid. We have 2 evokers. Are they Gene Rage builds? I mean, they're playing Gene Rage, right? Because that ability is actually so good, the Gene Rage. And oh, actually, you know, we're playing oppressive roar on that guy. Another Gene Rage. Is it Lanky that did it? So Lanky doesn't play it. What about you? You don't either. Oh, you do. Oh, raw. It's pretty good. Wait, what am I doing? This Japanese DPS on a 45k overall in a 14 and it's horrible one. Was it really? Hold on. Your damage or someone else's, man? Or is that the group damage? Wait a second. Horrible run. Is that Meeman? Bird. You memeing or what? So the first one we don't really have to do anything for. First one, just take the damage. I probably shouldn't have dispelled him. Probably could have just kept pumping for a while. I'm used to just clearing. But I feel like a lot of people in the community don't really care about clearing that much. It's like, okay, cleared. Basically, people are playing around, not having to use the buff. Next on a feint, and we shouldn't take like any damage at all. Savage Peck. I don't know if he's gonna do the thing yet. Now we feint. Next one he said he's gonna pop a big cooldown for. We're still gonna feint it. I'm gonna try to see if I can stay in those circles, the AoE healing circles. Also, bird's tail is in my way. It's always in my face. Probably gonna be another gust. Feint. Yeah, we're fine. This guy knows what's up. Warrior? Clear on Warrior? Oh no, Warrior. Okay, they're cleared. Good. Drop it in. Oh, we haven't done the orbs at all. Have we? No, yes we have. Yeah, we have. I was gonna say that for a second. We probably want to drop the orbs before he does another screech. Didn't have less for this one. Some groups do less it. Same thing. We're just gonna try to see if we can go for 4. I'll feint. I'll feint either way. That's a 2. So it'll be okay. The next one we gotta be a little bit careful with. Man, this boss is just like a blender. Just a blender. Let's stand next to the evoker. Or clear on the warrior. Get easy for him. So next one we feint. No matter what happens. Feint. And then next one, I don't know if we'll have Zephyr for that one. Maybe the other evoker has Zephyr. I don't even know if we'll need it actually. Because the boss is dying quick. We have plenty of time too. Feint. Don't even need to. But we did have a Zephyr. We did have a second one. Good. Was second DPS meter? Okay, when you blood DK in your second DPS meter, that's where I'm like, huh? That's questionable. Like maybe the group just weren't having a bad day. Maybe the sun was in their eyes, but like, man, that's one of those huh moments. I mean, as a blood DK, like maybe a protection warrior or like a guardian druid that can maybe kinda like on one of the pulls you had big damage, but like not blood. Maybe I'm undervaluing blood. Maybe blood is actually insane. Who knows? Yeah, I definitely want to make sure this stab doesn't get a cast off, if I can. My god, my damage was so good there. I was just focusing on a single guy and maintaining Blade Flurry. I literally was not paying attention to anything around me. I was like, alright, I'm gonna focus on this guy, maybe get a Shiv. That's all I'm thinking of. I just turn on Blade Flurry. It just passive amount of AoE damage is ridiculous in the spec. This is why most Outlaws are able to do like 100k DPS in most dungeons, outside of like a handful that are small pulls. Like Shadowman Burial, you can't really do a lot of pulls there. A lot of big pulls. A lot of those pulls are very, very short-lived, and that's a Marksman Hunter Haven. It lives for 2 seconds, and there's a lot of them. I'm your man, That's Marksman Hunters. Let's skip that song, because the next one is good. I'm gonna clog that. I don't even know what that does. I don't even know what you do. I just know that you're not gonna make me feel good. Give me a Warlock. Everybody wants to give that guy a hug. The best meter was upside down. Was it? Maybe, maybe. Maybe. I believe it. Unless it was a whole group was upside down. You know what I mean? I should be using potions, by the way. I don't use them enough. They are helpful. Just the whole time I'm like, oh, I could get a bigger trash pack. I can go bigger. We can wait until we get a really good one. But it's just like, I just end up never using it. Which is not what I should be doing. Should I be enraging all these birds? I feel like I'm starting to save it for the big bird. Because that one seems like the scarier one of all of them. Big heal. Big bird, not big scary. Big juice on the bird. At one point does Rogue not feel sluggish? It always seemed like it's either out of energy, out of calm points, and then I gotta have a main Rogue since vanilla. Oh, are you leveling one right now, or are you like max level already? Trying to get into some endgame stuff. If you're at endgame stuff, then I'd say if you play Outlaw, you should never really feel sluggish. If you're just leveling, there are some perks that you'll pick up depending on your spec at different level intervals that do give you energy regen. Like Assassination, I don't imagine, gets a Find Weakness or Venomous Wounds for a little bit. So you're gonna feel sluggish at first. Subtlety, I feel like also maybe one of the specs that doesn't get like their Symbols of Death ability until a little bit later, which is what really makes you like feel like you're flying energy-wise. But Rogue it always has had its ups and downs in energy. But as you get higher levels, like you'll pick up passives in order to give you more energy regen on all the specs usually. And it feels better. If you're talking about a main endgame, they don't really feel that much faster unless you press a Bloodlust or get like a PI. And even then, like they don't really feel that much faster. Like Outlaw would be like the only spec that really feels like it's kind of full of energy, and only like you'll feel that more whenever you press your Adrenaline Rush ability, which just feels you full of energy. But like your energy regen isn't really super. It's decent enough. You shouldn't need more than that. But a lot of people find Rogue slow, even though like my current energy regen I'm looking at, I guess I'm kind of almost constantly up on energy, aren't I? Yeah, I guess it depends. Not max level yet? Oh yeah, it improves. It definitely improves. As you get talent points, you unlock a Vigor that gives you more energy and energy regen. You unlock Passives Out of Form of Mastery, which gives you more offhand procs. You unlock Weapon Mastery, which gives you more calm points overall. Fan the Hammer also more calm points. Adrenaline Rush, cooldown reduction, so you can Adrenaline Rush more often. Blade Rush, all those things. There's definitely a lot of perks you can pick up as you're leveling to unlock like energy regen stuff. And there's other specs as well, like Subber and Assassin. Look at the warrior, man. Look at that guy. He's picking up all the buffs and facing the frontal away. Look at that guy go. That's how you do it. That's what the other warriors should have been doing from the get-go. But it's okay. I don't want to dog on that guy or anything. I'm just saying, like, that's what most warriors, like, as a tank. That's what you're supposed to be doing as a tank for this place. Take a bit of damage, but we'll be okay. As long as we don't die, we're chilling. As long as we don't die, we'll be okay. That's all I need as a rogue, is just not to be dead. I don't need to be healthy, I just need to be not dead. I'm gonna cloak that. I should have pre-cloaked it. Because otherwise now there's a puddle. Hopefully they disappear after a while. Yeah, I have a lot of these debuffs now. But we're like health on it. To make sure I'm extra healthy. Just because helping out healer is good. Plus the defensive. Plus he also gave me a defensive anyway because he expected for me to take a lot of damage. Lower position a little bit. We can have that side. Oopsies. Could be okay though. We did okay. Do we want to shroud this or just kill it? 4%. I think we just kill it, right? Pull everything there on the bridge. Nano has the best ratio for PvP. Hands down, really, really good. Really good racial, and if you're a rogue, it's best racial. I think in general, having to get another reset is huge for all 3 specs. It is massive. Wanna pull more? Okay, we can pull small. Oh, there's a potion. Some groups just pull double. I feel like pulling double here is fine. There's a lot of mobs that do the same thing as one another. That's not super scary. I guess if you want to pull in from one package to the next, that works too. Unfortunately, my bros are hordes, so it's so until everything's like Chaos Faction, I can't. At least you can play with your homies dungeons and endgame stuff, man. At least you can do a lot of that. You just leveling part you can't really do together. I mean, you can do it side by side, right? You can level in the same zones, but you can't do like random dungeons together. But yeah, enjoy the journey, honestly. Enjoy the journey, Roberts. Leveling has been changed and classes have been changed quite a bit, so have fun. That's what I recommend. Definitely have fun with it. Can you do BGs? Random BGs? No. Pre-made rated battlegrounds? Yes. You can do anything that takes a group and pre-made groups, you can do it together. Random, you can't do it together. Not yet, at least. I can see them in the future add that kind of support, though. Because I think a lot of people love the whole cross-faction up feature in general. That seems to be very, very popular right now. Oh god. My health. Astral Bomb, let it go. Take the bomb onto the guys. No, take the bomb onto them! No, bomb! So if you get an Astral Bomb with these guys, you want to take it onto them. Instead of running away. Because the Astral Bomb also will cleave them as well. Cleaves everybody. But maybe the guy doesn't want to put himself next to World Windy dudes. Oh, the word too windy. The World Windy. Astral Bomb, put it on me. I wouldn't put it on me at all, because it counts as my damage whenever they give me Astral Bomb. They just won't put it on me. Uh-oh. Normally I gouge something like that, but here I can't. Yeah, this is an easy run so far. I mean, I'm saying easy run so far, but like hopefully the boss doesn't kill us. That'd be unfortunate. Astral Bomb? No! Aw, man. I could have tried the missiles, but Astral Bomb is what we want. Only got to use it a couple of times, boys. Yeah, if you use Astral Bombs to you correctly, you can just get a lot of damage on these mobs. You can pull a bunch of them. They're not super scary. All you need to do is interrupt the missiles or have a defensive for missiles. The Rolling Windy guys, you just walk away from them. And there's a guy that places his shield on mobs. That's all that happens. So you just basically walk around and place bombs around them. That's it. And you just nuke them that way. You don't actually have to fight them, really. You just bomb them. What part about the world PvP in Dragonflight is the PvP plus areas FFA faction can be damned. Yeah, no, it's I kind of like that. How world PvP is like FFA. I think it makes it a little bit better because like you can have Alliance and Horde there, and you can still have plenty of people to fight. But I think the reason why it's like that, well, one, for gameplay purposes, but two, like the dragon that announces those world quests, which is like survival of the fittest. You're fighting anybody and everybody, trying to see who is the strongest. That means you gotta fight anyone and everyone. Uh-oh. Did I just spawn one of those things? No, we didn't. Oh, we did. Okay. So now it's all about trying to see if we can kill the boss before she overwhelms the room. Needs to move really slowly. We're just gonna place them all together. Is that the strat? I'm seeing the warlock kind of put them. Yeah, looks like that's the strat. Placing oh my god, placing all those orb things next to each other in the same spot seems to be the go. I had no idea. I didn't know how people dealt with this. But I got on run a lot of Alex, only with my guildies. We kind of just like free fall it. I cloak it. Move the boss off of myself, but it's fine. Oh god, I might take some damn. Not even a grapple hook or a shadow step can definitely feel a little weird, but it doesn't feel too bad. Master breath, as long as the dodger will be okay. As long as I got no Orbeez my way, we'll be alright too. Beautiful. Is there a way we can screw ourselves over and still wipe? I guess there's always an opportunity for it, yeah, but I think this is shoe in chat. Or into cubes. You can run into cubbies, etc. Oh, cubbies, you mean these things? In between pillars? Oh, okay. So that's what... Do they... When they hit that pillar, do they go through it, or do they like disappear when they hit the pillar? Because you could probably put in a cubby and like you'll probably have like a good spot at all times, yeah? Because I don't really know what like top end Mythic Plus people do here. But I mean, I guess this strat works too, yeah? Like, do they go through the pillar? I should have tracked one of these orbs. Like, do they go through these pillars? Because if you put it out here, right? And if it, let's say, resonates out and hits a pillar and it gets like removed, that seems like the play. You know what I mean? That seems like a plan. Way easier? Okay, I had no idea. Learn something new every day. Puzzle box! Let's go! Who? He got the sword? Nice. We got the box, boys! Easy! Easy box. I didn't even look for it either. I'll keep it because I know it's a pretty insanely good trinket for assassination. Psychic Link, that's a good one, yeah. Faction, I think it's better for PvE and PvP because I'm sort of undecided. Honestly, regret you can play whatever you want to. I think there's still a lot of people playing Horde. Like, socially, there's just a lot of people that have been playing Horde for a while. And I think Horde is still a very, very populated faction. Alliance is played more often, though, especially PvP. There's a lot of people up there that are doing well that play PvP because some of those ratios are insane. Like the Rogue Shadow Meld, or Shadow Meld for Nidus in general. Good for healers, good for rogues, good for a lot of classes, in fact. Plus the ratio for like haste or crit passive, not terrible either, but that Shadow Meld really makes a play. You can make a break a play with that one. Human racial is also not bad. Dwarf racial is good too, but like dwarves, also Mythic Pluses are really good. Dwarf, like Dark Iron or the normal dwarf, really good racial because there's a lot of stuff you can dispel off of yourself and get yourself either a crit damage buff as a normal dwarf, or Dark Iron get yourself a proc damage buff. Overall, really good. So Alliance, I feel like it's gonna take a while before there's a lot of guilds that are doing like Alliance progression for raiding. But I feel like at this point they should just maybe remove the whole Alliance Horde thing and just have guilds that are guilds, you know? Does he want something here? He just ran over looking at me. Hi, Plane Warrior. How's it going? He just stared at me. Hi. What are you looking at? Just came over looking at me. You just look at the mog? Peeping the mog, man? Peeping the fit? Is he peeping the fit, maybe? He's like, yo, that's a cool set. Or is he judging me? Or is he looking at my damage? Is he judging me because I couldn't do 100k DPS? My guy, I did 96. That's good enough, right? You can round that up. Literally round that one up. Or is he just chilling? Is he thinking I'm maybe doing more keys? I don't know. I don't know how many elves or high mountain or like the horde remaining. What's it like for rogue? High mountain is actually not terrible. Versatility is good. But the elves are also really, really good. Elves are good too. Like Void Elf is cool, Nightborn is cool looking, but like not really great for rogue. High mountain is okay because they got Versa buff. And the knockdown can be good for like group control, crowd control. Torn is also really good too. Does he want something? Does he want the box? Oh. Is that what you're asking for? Sure. Sorry. Sorry, didn't know you were asking for the box. Might be. He can have it. I'm not really going to use it. I didn't realize he was staring at me the entire time waiting for the box. Oh, he whispered me. I didn't even see it. I didn't even see it. I had no idea. Now I feel like an... oh, man. Now I feel like an ass. Who went to the box the entire time? Probably there's going to be at least one assassination rogue in the chat like, no, that's your piss. I'm like, yeah, I play as outlaw mostly. I'm okay. What would you know? I don't know. He wants it. He can have it. Now we can make a concentrated perma infusion. So this reset, we should be able to get one more spark. And maybe I could use that for like a bracer or something just to get a good 318. Which I may. Torn Rogue also looks funny. They look, dude, they look great in my opinion. They look fantastic. Torn Rogues are awesome. Big fan of them. But chat, man, there it is, man. Got the key done. We got a couple more points. I think what, like how much score? 20 points out of that? Was it 20 points? Let me look. If it even still has that in the chat. I got... No, it doesn't look like it says anymore. It's too much time passed. It's no longer in the chat. I got some points out of it though. I'm not sure. Very subtle. Dude, do you see they added a Tauren Rogue in the Rogue Order Hall and Legion on PTR? On a 10:05 PTR, if you follow my Twitter, you'll see the picture. But they added this Tauren Rogue in like a full Rogue attire with a hoodie, leaning back against the post. And when we talked to him, he's like, what are you talking about? I've always been here. What do you mean? I've always been here. I've been here the entire time. You just haven't seen me. And I'm like, man, he got this lean swag going on, right? He's got the lean going on. Full hoodie, actually looking kind of dope. Trying to get stuff done, dude. It's so cool, man. It's like a little touch. Like, it doesn't matter. In the grand scheme of things, it doesn't matter there's a Tauren Rogue in the Rogue Order Hall. But it was a nice touch. And I liked it. Somebody cared enough to include Tauren. Just add an extra NPC. Hey, play back in Legion? Hey, leveling through Legion? Throw him in here. Taurens and Rogues too. Throw him in. It is such a good, like, little addition. So good. It doesn't matter. It doesn't make a difference. It doesn't, like, make the patch better. It's not, like, major content. But, like, the fact that somebody there, like, cares and then wanted to put it in because it's like, yo, gotta stick it in there, man. Gotta slap him in. I love that. I love that. What's up, Jay? 20? 20 points? Yeah, I need, like, 50 more points, man. Maybe I could get 20 more points from a Ruby. Like, if I can get a 20 Ruby timed or even a 19 Ruby timed, maybe I'll get even more points than that. How much was that? Algathar, 312. Yeah, maybe I can get 20 more points out of that one. Maybe 30, but like... I think I gotta wait until 45, man. If I can do a good no-code offensive at 18, that's gonna be a lot of points right there. That's gonna be a ton. It's gonna be closer to like 323, so that's like what, 20 points out of that maybe. If I could do like a good Valor on top of it, also maybe 10 points there. If I could do one of these, that's gonna be at least 20 more points. That's because it got 11. So like I could definitely get a lot of score. Like I want to get it now though, real badly, but like I don't know if I can. You have the Mythic Plus Mount Achieve. I have one for like KSM. But I don't think I've gotten one for a plus 20 yet. I don't think so. Hold on, let me look. I've done the KSM one for now. But I almost got the Keystone Hero. Almost. Almost. I need a bit more points. Keystone Master Season 1. So I got the mount for it. The Keystone mount. But I want to get the 20s. Like, not 20s, but like, I want to get the Keystone Hero achievement, which is 2500 score. I'm really close. Like, I just need a couple of more keys to replace for a better score. I don't even need like a really high-end key. But if I could do like a real key. Anyone doing real keys that need a rogue? 100k DPS uptime. Full uptime. My class is so strong, man. Dude, the whole dungeon we did about 100k DPS. I know I can do like literally 100, but about 100k. Actually, yes. I need a ruby. Task linking a 22 ruby. What madman would run a 22 ruby? You need like a god to survive the second boss, and you can do a 22 ruby. I mean, I'm sure people are doing rubies right now, but damn, dude, that's like a boss hurts. And you need a tank and like a healer that can really coordinate that one. Every time she fires up the mace and starts smacking the tank, it's like a life or death situation. What if the Torn Rogue is so good at being Rogue State hidden by Master the whole time? Yo, honestly, I could believe it, dude. I mean, that was the running joke for a while, right? Why are Torn the best rogues? You never see them. You never see them. That was a long run joke for a while. It was 1 AM. Look at my phone. It's 1 or 2. 140. Hey, you're good. You're good. But you're busy tracking the pubes, bro. All good. All good. The car rogue. Turn for stun. Yeah, it's really, really good. Blood Elves are great right now. I don't have any number to look on the horde remaining. What's like for rogue? Blood Elf is good. Orc is okay. Blood Elf is probably the best right now though, because you can remove the debuffs and it's really good with crit. Crit is a good stat right now. Passive crit is fine. Energy regen on the Blood Elf is also good. You can play Orc, you can play Valpera, you can Undead. All those are fine too. You can play Panda. If you want to play on Alliance, you play or Dwarf, I think. Dwarf is good. Or Torrent is good too. No, normal Torrent is good too. Because crit damage is really good. You crit a lot, and crit damage is great. Crit damage is a nice one. None of them are really essential though. Unless you PvP. I think in PvP you can maybe make like an argument for like Orc. Since it sounds a little bit less long and no buff. But like, I play Nightborn for everything I do, just because I like the looks. They don't really benefit the rogue that much. But that slow in AoE is kind of okay. The damage that Rachel does, I don't barely get to press it. But like, it can hit things for like 5k, 11k crit. You know? Tank 20 COS. Ooh, 20 COS. I could honestly use a 20. But it looks like, chat, we're not raiding tonight. We're doing Mythic Pluses, catching up with gear, all that good stuff. So I may just end up doing that this evening. Get myself some food and catch up. See if I can maybe hit 2500 this week. Tonight. Because if I can just do that, then I can just kind of like stop focusing on M+. Just getting that hero would be really nice. Don't you also get a transmog when you get hero? Or when you do like Slay, Razageth, Mythic, get hero, or get elite for PvP season? Isn't that a thing you get as well, chat? Like a feat of strength? Where you can unlock like a whole nother transmog set. Or you could choose like one set of gear that you can unlock full setup for. Because I know a guild of mine was able to unlock like, the full elite PvP set without having to PvP. You just got Keystone Hero and you basically was like, that's the set I want to have. And you got the full appearance for it. Because I probably would get, I don't know if it would let me get like a full Mythic Plus appearance or Mythic Raid appearance. But I would love like a full Heroic Blue. You know, or like a Mythic Purple. That would look awesome. That would look badass. Imagine with the tabard I could run with it. Like the Nightborn tabard. That would look sweet. I don't know how it works though, but he was able to unlock the full elite set, full of elite prints without having to do PvP at all. He had some parts, but he were like what, 1500? I'm trying to get him to Tuesday. He's a Demon Lock, no PvP gear. I'm an outlaw. We're doing pretty good for a little bit, and then we just had like ran into real PvPers for a while, where it's like, where we gotta just like use everything we got in our tools, like mobility, proper use of defenses. You know what I mean? I mean, we're in situations where it was like he got stabbed with a rogue and you trinketed it so that he could make sure that the rogue can't stun him. So it was one of those like, oh, okay, I have to explain to you, you never took a sap kind of moments. You know what I mean? We're doing pretty good while Demo was popping off. Turn rogue is a good or bad rogue. Yeah. But yeah. All right, boys. Thanks so much for coming by, dudes. I appreciate you. Tomorrow, Tuesday, big vault reset, massive class buffs. I want to try survival tomorrow in AoE. I want to see how well that could work. I want to see if priest shadow placing. Maybe if somebody could take me into a key. We did do a 10 last time, but maybe we could play some shadow. See how like the cleave mind bender build or mind blast build works. I know I already plays what is it? Eruption, void eruption. I want to see if dark ascension can actually be good. I just got here. No, sorry, John Deep. I'm sorry, man. Or John Leap. Messed up your name entirely. It's all good, my guy. We'll be here tomorrow. It's 8. We're streaming for quite a bit. Almost 3 hours. Normally I just do like 2. Keys were a lot of fun, man. I had enjoyed my time. Tomorrow, more keys, big vault opening, and then I think we're gonna jump right straight into the raid. So that'll be really fun. The sub was something better than Outlaw with the nerf. So the Outlaw is getting nerfed with this ability getting changed. You're losing about 1.5% damage on Mythic Plus AoE on the slice. About 3% in pure raw AoE long term. I don't think 1.5 or 3% or anywhere in between of that. I don't think that's enough to dethrone Outlaw. I think it just makes Outlaw a little bit less good at 2 target, 3 target, 4 target, 5 target, like under 8. But you still do full damage value on 8. You gain a little bit more value, or you're losing a little bit less value on less. I think you're not gonna have Outlaw Rogues 2 target cleave 2 mobs for 100k DPS anymore. Maybe it'll be like 96k DPS, 94k DPS, 98, somewhere around there. But yeah, I don't think it's gonna be enough. Sub is gonna be good. I think sub is gonna do better. Like sub is gonna be seeing a little bit like, okay, well, now that Outlaw got a slight reduction in AoE, you maybe will have some situations where you may be able to run sub, but I don't think it's gonna be enough. Based on the numbers, I don't know, but maybe like a 1.5 and or 1.5% reduction, maybe that'll be enough of like to dethrone Outlaw. I feel like those numbers are so low, it's within like margin of error. Or like basically Outlaw stays the same, you know. But yeah, I don't think so. But that's a gut feeling. I've been fine, been proven wrong though. We'll see. But man, I am so excited with some of the changes coming in 10.05 though, because apparently the change in the rogues a little bit, the nerfing us some more, but that change in the talent tree where we can pick up like 1 extra talent or even go maybe like sepsis, because it'll give you 1 full use of a stealthy ability at the beginning and when it ends. Oh my god, it's gonna be nice. I think that might actually be the play going forward. You just play sepsis single target rogues, which would be so weird, but it actually does a lot of damage for what it does. Boys, thanks so much for coming by. I appreciate all of you. You guys are wonderful, beautiful. Thank you so much for watching. I do hope you guys enjoyed. I might do some keys. I definitely got to get some food. I'll find out. And I might just actually take it easy tonight, man. I didn't get much sleep last night. But then again, it's been like my last few days. I'll see you guys tomorrow for the fatty vault opening. The fattest vault you've ever seen. All of my ults, except for the ones that just got level 70. Maybe I'll say I can get a +2 on them or something. But all of my ults got gear, man. Gear waiting in that vault. Hopefully tier sets, hopefully weapons, hopefully everything and anything fantastic. We got some best as last stuff last time, and this week I hope I don't get disappointed either. Yo, boys, thanks so much. You guys are wonderful, beautiful. You guys have a wonderful, wonderful evening. I'll see you guys tomorrow for the fatty vaults, okay? You guys have a good one. Peace.